At Josh and Swain on social media, presented by Junk Beyond each day. Hope you're having a great end to the week. We're getting ready for a big weekend coming up. Swain, I hadn't asked how you are today. Hope you're doing well.
It doesn't matter how I am, man. It's about the people listening. Hope they are great. Hope you are great. This is the first weekend without a bye week or a football game since August.
That's true. We have championship games in college football.
For Tennessee.
Right. I had to kind of remind myself as the week was going along that, oh, yeah, there are football games this weekend because it's all coaching and signing day a couple of days ago and upcoming transfer portal anticipation. So, yeah, there are still some games to take place.
Yeah, conference championship weekend is going to be fun. Army-Navy is always special. We'll know where Tennessee's going to go bowling Sunday afternoon. Yep. So that's going to be good. So we're either going to be going down to Florida or we'll be right here in Volunteer State.
You want to call your shot on a bowl site?
Well, I got two.
Are we stepping to the free throw line here, or are we taking a 3-point shot from the top of the key?
I mean, if you're Syracuse, you only needed one free throw to win the game, right?
They needed a few attempts, I'll tell you that much.
So, are you trying to say I'm being soft by not shooting my shot here?
Sounds like you were saying that. But no, whatever you want to do. It's Josh and Swain, so whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, I think if you are the Music City Bowl, you want Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And I think
a few of these sites I would think want Tennessee.
Honestly, I think if you're Tennessee, you want Music City Bowl. I mean, do you really want to spend all that money to go do the flight and the charter flight and do all that stuff when, I mean, both bowls are pretty much the same? Or do you want to just say, hey, let's go play a good opponent, get a good win, and have all our fans dominate the stadium?
Well, Gator Bowl's warmer if you consider Jacksonville versus Nashville.
You promise?
I anticipate.
How warmer?
Well, it also depends what kind of cold. Like, this kind of cold is not a lot of fun. If it were this temperature with some sunshine outside,
it's nice right now. Well, it's right now, but it's 60s is what it's going to be the back half of next week.
In terms of eyeballs in the stage, I don't know. The Music City Bowl is Tuesday, December 30th at 5:30 p.m. The Gator Bowl is Saturday, December 27th, sandwiched in with a bunch of games. It is in prime time though, 7:30.
I mean, this is tough for me because
I won't be there though. You will.
I think for the players, you want to be in Florida, right? You want to be in a warm place. I think for staff members who are bringing their spouses and their family. You're going to be there for a couple of days. It would be great for them to be able to hang out in Florida. I mean, they sacrifice so much. I know the coaches get paid a lot of money, and no one wants to hear that, but they're humans, and they have families, and quality time is something that whether you're rich or poor, it's invaluable. And so you get a chance to spend time with your family in a warm place. And sunshine is important. Sunshine is important. Your mood changes when the sun is out.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I think that would be the advantage for sure. But, like, hey, there's something to be said about being able to get in the car and drive over to Nashville.
Now, Kevin has other kinds of concerns about Nashville.
If we get permission from Vanderbilt to.
Their state.
No. Just, we're going to be close.
Right.
We got to, if we're going to get close around them, we got to make sure our hands are up and we're ready to go, man, because I hate to be assaulted again.
Kevin in Covington said, absolutely not to Nashville. We've been screwed a few times there in bowl games.
That's the officiating crew. And honestly, you should never been close enough to get screwed.
Right.
Tennessee was way better than Purdue and played down the competition and played terrible. And then Dooley, enough said.
Yeah, that's really all the explanation you need.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't. It takes a lot for me to put the game on the shoulders of referees and blame them. We didn't play well enough in that Purdue game. It wasn't a great sight to see.
Yeah, that's a pretty good general rule.
You let a dude named Brock bust your head open for 200 yards receiving.
Yeah,
his name is Brock. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
A general rule.
I'll never forget it.
Don't allow the results to come down to officiating, but specifically, don't allow results in the Music City Bowl to come down to officiating. Handle your business in the Music City. So we'll find out this weekend. Hey, we got a little skepticism on social media with what Chris Lowe shared there. He said he does anticipate some coaching changes, not specific in what could occur. But also there toward the end of the comments we heard last segment, and the full conversation was yesterday on the show, he said that he thinks Josh Heupel will self-scout, do the things he needs to do to get the program where he wants it, and all Tennessee fans want it. And Chris added in that he doesn't believe anybody has higher expectations of what they should be than Josh Heupel himself. He's won a national championship as a starting quarterback. He knows what it takes to get to that level. But a lot of the reaction I saw on social media to those very comments were, I'll believe it when I see it.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I think there were signs of the outcome of this season before this season. I believe Josh Heupel knows that and knew that. And I believe he felt like, hey, let's see how it plays out. And let me give my guys a chance. And let me see if my philosophy is going to play out. Well, it didn't. And now it's time for you to make those adjustments that maybe you thought you should have made, but you have to make them now. But I think it's fair for fans to say, okay, yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. I think that's perfectly fair, 100%. What I do know is same strength staff was in place in 22 when we were pushing guys around. So it ain't the fact that guys forgot what they were doing. Maybe the approach needs to be adjusted. Maybe the approach needs to be changed. But that's up to Josh Heupel to determine whether it's approached by the same people or if you need different people with a different approach. He has to make that determination. I think he needs to look in the mirror, and I think he will, to say, I have to change my approach too, because I don't think he can do everything that he did as a head coach this following year either. So it's not a situation where you're like, oh, man, everyone under me, they have to change, and I have to change some personnel. Nah, bro, you have to change too. You have to make adjustments. And I think he sees that. I think he will do that.
Yeah, self-scouting. Self-scouting. It's his
Correct.
Program. Josh Heupel knows that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got confidence in Josh. He'll do that. Yeah. I've been on the record, man. I like Coach Hype. And I want him to be successful. And I want him to make the changes to do so. Doing everything that he did this year, doing it again next year, it's not going to be successful. I can tell you that right now. We'll be lucky to win 8 games if he does everything the same.
Every coach gets compared to the coaches that came before them. That's an area where I'm confident Josh Heupel is different from the previous coaches at UT, the last couple, 2 or 3 specifically, or a lot of them.
Josh, I ain't saying much. They stink.
Yeah, but they lack self-awareness, I think.
Correct.
I don't think that's the case with Josh Heupel. We'll see what the results are long term, but I think he has a better awareness of what it takes.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, all coaches have egos.
Sure.
But at what degree is your ego? And are you willing to go down with the ship without ever adjusting or ever looking at yourself or ever doing any self-evaluation? So that's when you have to – there's times when you have to check your ego at the door. And there's nothing wrong with having the ego because you got to be borderline arrogant, confident, have an ego to do what these guys do. Like, you are leading men and young men. Mm-hmm. You got to feel confident about yourself because the moment that you don't, the people under you will stop being confident in you. So you got to have an ego. You got to have confidence. It has to ooze out. But you can't let it get to the point where it's like, I'm not listening to anybody. I know what I'm doing. Especially when you haven't won the games you should have won. It'd be one thing if you were undefeated and you were killing it like Ryan Day, or someone like that, Kirby Smart. But no one should be able to say that.
So skepticism understood, but don't totally dismiss either.
Correct. I think life is about balance, man. I think this constructive criticism is about balance too. Some of it you take in, some of it you don't.
865-656-9900 to be part of the show. We invite your calls and texts, your interaction. We thank you for being with us today. We'll talk more Tennessee football. We'll talk Tennessee basketball this afternoon, as tomorrow night Tennessee will play in Nashville against Illinois. We'll get to that. Legend Baywatch continues as well.
Baywatch? Oh, man. Sign me up. I remember Pamela Anderson back in the day. That's what you're talking about?
It's a different kind of Baywatch.
Oh, excuse me, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, different kind.
Got a little ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the football player Legend Bay? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can talk about him.
Yeah. Will Tennessee be saying, hey, Bay, or not? That is the question. He's Jason Swain. I'm Josh Ward. We'll pause. We'll come back. We'll get to it. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show right here on Josh and Swain.
Caller 9 right now qualifies to win the Bud Light Nashville Getaway. You could win tickets to see Tennessee versus Kansas City in Nissan Stadium in the afternoon and Nashville against New York in Bridgestone Arena that night. Plus $1,000 in spending money. That's caller 9 to 865-656-WINS 656-9467.
This sports report is brought to you by Bet365. When it comes to sportsbooks, Bet365 has it all. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call TN Redline 1-800-889-9789. 21 plus only. Must be located in Tennessee.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
College football tonight. Who will represent the group of 5 in the college football playoff? A couple of games could decide that as 25th ranked James Madison takes on Troy at 7 o'clock in the Sun Belt Championship. In the American Championship, 20th ranked Tulane faces number 24 North Texas at 8 o'clock. Ranked teams playing in men's college hoops tonight at 7 o'clock. Number 11 Gonzaga faces number 18 Kentucky at 7:30. 5th-ranked UConn battles East Texas A&M. NBA at 7 o'clock. Celtics host the Lakers. Heat visit the Magic. At 7:30, the Nuggets take on the Hawks. Spurs visit the Cavs. Pistons host the Trailblazers. Jazz get the Knicks. Raptors face the Hornets. At 8 o'clock, the Clippers visit the Grizzlies. Bulls welcome the Pacers. Suns visit the Rockets. Bucks take on the 76ers. And the Thunder host the Mavericks at 9:30. The Knoxville Ice Bears defeated the Quad City Storm 3-1 last night at the Civic Coliseum. The two teams face off again tonight at 7:30. Tickets still available at knoxvilleicebears.com/tickets. I'm Joel Silverberg.
TK Wheeler Jewelers is your bling headquarters for the holiday season. If you need something sparkly to wear to all of those holiday parties, or you want Santa to slip something sparkly into your stocking, then there is only one place to shop. That's South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. Inside TK Wheeler Jewelers, your eyes are going to feast on over $2.5 million worth of jewels. The diamond tennis necklace in yellow gold is my current obsession. I can't stop thinking about it. They also have diamond necklaces, pendants, earrings and studs and hoops and dangles. And of course, they got big old diamond rings for anyone that is thinking about popping that big question under the mistletoe this year. Plus, they have yellow and white gold jewelry that never goes out of style. This year, I gave my son his first gold chain with a solid gold cross pendant on it, and he loves it. Now, my youngest son wants one, of course. So if you want your gift to shine brighter than all of those holiday lights this year, make sure you are shopping where I do. TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Paid for by term provider. Premiums will vary. Plans depend on age, location, and other factors. Visit biglou.com.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-777-1225. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-777-1225. That's 800-777-1225 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225.
SL 492-155 versus SL 85-4490. Save thousands off MSRP. EN 45331. All offers with approved credit. Cannot combine offers. Number one dealer based on November 2025 Nissan RDR.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Hey, Tennessee, Scott Gropp for your number one volume Nissan dealer in East Tennessee, Oak Ridge Nissan. And I've got a sack full of goodies for our 2025 Nissan model year-end clearance event. And Santa's dropped off even more. Get into a Nissan Versa for $17,995 or a Nissan Kick starting at $19,995. Well, how about 0% financing for 60 full months? Woo, Santa's been busy. And don't forget, at Oak Ridge Nissan, if you got a trade, you got it made. Get up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book so we can pay it off no matter what you owe. How's that for a stocking stuffer? Yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, so make that 10-minute sleigh ride and save thousands of dollars during Oak Ridge Nissan's 2025 model year-end clearance event, and that's why
you're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Holiday cooking? Holiday guests? Your drains will be working overtime. Avoid clogs and backups this holiday season with Pipe Wrench. We'll clear your clogged drain for $99. Guaranteed to work or it's free. With Pipe Wrench Home Services same-day service guarantee, our certified plumbers get there fast and have the tools and expertise to clear the most stubborn clogged drains. And if we can't clear it, you don't pay for it. Have other plumbing or HVAC problems? We make it easy with free on-site estimates on replacements and free second opinions on repairs. So call or schedule your appointment online at pipewrench.com and we'll clear your clogged drain for $99 or it's free. We are committed to keeping your home cozy and worry-free this holiday season. Pipe Wrench Home Services, trusted in Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and neighboring communities for over 20 years. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free. For residential main lines only and requires clean-out access. Visit pipewrench.com for details.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Well, after a mixed bag of precipitation through those overnight hours, we are finally on the tail end of any bit of activity. You might still wake up to a few lingering showers, maybe even a brief mix, but this will start to exit very quickly throughout this morning, just leaving us with mostly cloudy skies. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Hi, this is Tom and Michelle Clark from Coverall. We would like to thank our amazing franchise business owners and our loyal customers that we call friends and our incredible team for making Coverall of Eastern Tennessee the success it has become in this great southern market.
We couldn't have done it without your support. Thanks, y'all, and happy holidays to you and yours.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Presented by Junk Beyond. Each and every day, you can join us at 865-656-9900. One text says, Josh, stop. Trey says, we are waiting on Josh Swift and immediate termination after the hey, baby comment caused catastrophic levels of cringe, resulting in multiple vehicular crashes. Well, you got to take a test run, and that one...
No,
didn't
Josh.
pass.
No. You said that before, just not on air. And when you said it off air to me, what did I do? What kind of look did I give you?
Not one of approval.
At all. So you chose to go forward and drop it on the air.
Yep.
And this is what you
That's the
got.
result.
I try to be your no man.
Yeah.
And you didn't listen to your no man.
Everybody's got to have a no man.
You didn't listen to your no man. You went against your no man, and this is what you get, Josh.
Yep.
Yep.
Two suggestions. One, get a no man. Two, listen to that
to your no man. Yep. I tried to be your no man. You didn't listen to him.
Well, we'll listen to you. So what do you think here? The Legend Bay conversation continues. It's gotten a good amount of national coverage. The tweets that went up and then down, the social media posts says Legend Bay had originally committed to Tennessee. He is a highly touted 4-star athlete, one of the best athletes in the class from the state of Texas, committed to Tennessee. A few weeks ago, flipped his commitment to Ohio State. The day of Wednesday, he still said publicly he was going to sign with Ohio State, and then he signed with Tennessee. Since then, there has been questions, though, about what he really wanted to do, what he still wants to do, where things stand as he signed as a 17-year-old. Will turn 18. He could come to Tennessee and enter the transfer portal in January, but he has signed. Tennessee made that official on Wednesday. Josh Heupel was able to talk about Legend at his signing day press conference on Wednesday, but there's still a question mark next to his status of what he ultimately will do or be allowed to do based on some decision makers.
I mean, the whole situation is unfortunate, right? Some ways it's a little bit embarrassing. The recruiting process is difficult, and there are cases where a young man or young lady doesn't agree with their parents on where they should go. And there's a situation where the parents don't agree where the kid wants to go. And at the end of the day, as a parent, that young man or young lady, they're the ones that put that work in. They're the ones that have to live with their decision. They're legally grown at 18. You can go and, you can go fight for our country at 18. But you can't have old fashioned though. You gotta wait 3 years for that. If you are Tennessee, you want to fight for a really good player, a player that you invested in and spent a lot of time with. And for some guys, it's difficult to separate, all right, man, this school really loves me. They show me love. Go to a new school. Okay, this school is showing me love. They really love me. And you can't go to both. You can only pick one. And I know Kelsey Pope has done a really good job at recruiting in the last couple of years. I mean, Kelsey is the best recruiter on the staff, hands down. Him and Chop done a great job kind of leading the charge, but Pope has been on another level. And, I hope Pope is taken care of because he certainly earned it by the way his receivers have played and what he's doing on the recruiting trail. So Legend and Kelsey definitely have a strong relationship for us to be in this situation. I think if you're Tennessee, though, at some point, you're going to have to say, all right, Legend, man, what you want to do? Whatever you want to do, we're going to let you do it. I think emotions are running high right now, but at some point, like, if the young man doesn't want to be here, you can't force him to be here. You just can't. Those reports are true, which I don't think we're sitting here with all this going on if there wasn't some truth to it.
Yeah, there have been multiple social media posts. None of them have included him saying he wants to be at Tennessee. And maybe that changes. Maybe that does. But right now, the indication seems to be he'd prefer to be at Ohio State.
Well, understand how we roll down here, because Ohio State's the cream of the crop right now. Like, they're the best football program in the country. But you can't blame Tennessee fans for taking on the attitude that you either evolve or you're not. And we don't want you here if you don't want to be here. And it's not anything malicious. It's not anything mean. It's like, hey, man, we want you to want to be here. Like, we want volunteers. We don't want hostages. That's something that Ramon Foster would always say when talking about what Mike Tomlin used to say to the Steelers players. We want volunteers, not hostages. And I think it's appropriate when you're talking about Tennessee because we are the volunteers. And so, again, like if you're Tennessee, man, you want to fight for a really good player, a player that you invested in emotionally, put a lot of time in recruiting him. But if Legend Bay's sentiment doesn't change, you got to just let him go. I mean, you Josh Heupel, man, you done had Nico stuff, you done had this Boo Carter stuff. This ain't it after a while. After a while, it's like, is it really worth it? Now you turn on that film, and the answer is yes. you turn on that Legend Bay film, you're like, let's see if Legend changes his mind anytime in the next week or two. But yeah, it's a weird situation. It's family business. I already knew what the situation was without knowing much when they call it a family decision. Like, no, when players commit to a place, they talk about the fit with the scheme and the schematics of it all and the relationship with the coach, and they love the atmosphere, and man, it ain't a family decision. Because the family ain't doing weights and doing practicing and doing all the training. It's you. It's you doing that. So I kind of knew something was up when I heard that quote. But I don't think Mom deserves any criticism from Ohio State fans. I mean, this ain't the mother of a former Tennessee player. I think this situation is totally different. And she has every right to want her kid to go to the place where she thinks best, but the kid has every right to want to go to where he thinks is best because he is the one who has to put in the work and work hard to live out his goals and dreams.
You'd like to get it resolved as soon as possible, right? If possible.
Can I be honest with you?
I would prefer you to be.
You just don't want it public. You just don't want it out publicly. Like I think you okay.
Well, that's part of why I say that, because I don't think people are going to stop talking about this.
Yeah, they will.
Not if a post shows up here or there on social media and it just continues to get dragged along and aggregated and all that stuff.
Josh, we have ADD as a society. We jump on one thing and people are outraged. It lasts for a couple of days. People forget about it, and they jump on the next wave of outrage. And then they, oh look, another thing, and they jump on that.
That's true. Something else will happen to get people mad.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
So okay, people talking about it now. Ohio State fans talking about it now, but like in a couple of days, it won't be top of the news cycle. And I think if you're Tennessee, that's probably a good thing. And I think after a couple of days or whatever, if the kid still wants to go to Ohio State, I feel like you just let him. Because I don't think it's not worth the distraction. Like, you need everybody 10 toes down, pulling in the same direction, understanding what has to be done next year. And it doesn't start like after the bowl game. It kind of starts now for some of these guys on the team. And then you have some new players join this team in January, and that's when it really starts. So you just want everybody locked in and focused without any distractions.
Here's something else I don't even know if it can be answered, but I would like to know why he signed anywhere in the first place. He didn't have to. He didn't have to sign anything the other day. I wonder if he knew that.
You just never know the relationship between a son, a dad, a son, and a mom. I mean, we don't know that. We saw kind of how the dynamics are different with Nico and his father. So I don't know why. I know that he really has a strong relationship with Kelsey Pope. I do know that. And obviously he has been struggling with the decision because he likes both places. But you can't go to both places. You just can't. Tennessee is more convenient. I think, for him and his family because it's closer.
Yeah.
And easy to get to, I'm sure. But Ohio State has done a great job. And they're winning. They're developing guys. I mean, they're competing for championships. And they got big money, too. So, like, he can't go wrong with either decision. I mean, two great places.
Yep.
So, it's tough.
Landon asked in the text box, does Tennessee have the ability to release Legend Bay like the NFL, or at this point is it solely on the player? Yes, Tennessee could just release him from his letter.
Yeah.
If it wanted to make that decision. But Bay also has power in that he could transfer in January if he wanted to. He could enter the portal. The portal opens up in January, and he could transfer to get to Ohio State that route. As you're aware, players can transfer and play right away. It is a different time in college football. So that is where things stand for the most part with Legend Bay, the talented athlete who signed with Tennessee, who may or may not play for Tennessee next year. 865-656-9900. We come back with one segment to go in hour number one with you until 3 o'clock on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
FreedomMotorsTN.com. That is the website. When you go there, you're going to see a selection of sedans that you can choose from for you and your family. Also, SUVs, pickup trucks, if you're into pulling a boat or a trailer. Cargo vans, service trucks, and they are for businesses small and large. Right there, FreedomMotorsTN.com. In person, they have 2 locations in Clinton to serve you. Go there, check out the selection, and meet the crew there at Freedom Motors. They will help you find the best vehicle for you. They specialize with first-time buyers. They have a program tailor-made just for you. Also, second chance financing. They offer financing for all types of credit by using local credit unions and National Bank. Give them a call, 865-269-4090 to get the process started. If you have any questions about what vehicles they have on the lot. Again, go to the website, FreedomMotorsTN.com. Freedom Motors. Keep freedom rolling.
This has been a paid announcement. The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's Pro Knoxville.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have ED and performance issues, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Men's Pro Knoxville and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 865-544-8220 or book now in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, for every man in every season of life.
For over 75 years, Gray Hodges has remained your preferred supplier of premier quality cabinets. Upgrade your kitchen and bath without breaking the bank with 1951 cabinetry by American Woodmark. With beautiful styles to fit all price ranges, 1951 cabinets are built to order. Visit a Gray Hodges consultant today and see your dream kitchen and bath become a reality. Gray Hodges and 1951 cabinetry will make your home stand out from the rest. Gray Hodges, employee on, service perfect.
Junk Be Gone is having an end-of-the-year blowout on driveway dumpsters, only $2.99 for 7 days. Perfect for cleaning up around the house, remodeling, yard cleanup, and so much more. They drop it off, you load it up, and off it goes. Give them a buzz for more information. Junk Be Gone has proudly been the #1 junk removal company for the past 20 years. Junk Be Gone, driveway dumpsters, full-service junk removal and demolition. Give them a buzz for a free estimate. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
It's Smart Football Talk about your Volunteers. Coach to Coach with Doug Matthews and Dave McGinnis. Catch it Thursday nights on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Hi, I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
I'm Denton Day from the BetMGM Network, here to help you beat the books. We're headed to the American Championship between North Texas and Tulane. We're taking over 66.5. It's a massive number, but these are massively successful offenses. Tulane is averaging 28.7 points per game, and North Texas is averaging 46.8. They're the highest scoring offense in the country. Expect a lot of offense tonight. Take the over 66.5. Bet smarter, beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today. Please gamble responsibly.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Swain, I think this is really good news for Penn State. We'll see what he ultimately does because the expectation, I guess, will be go compete for national championships. But Penn State is set to hire Matt Campbell as its next head coach. Matt Campbell from Iowa State. He will go to a program that has massive expectations after coaching at a program that had very low expectations. But overall in his tenure, he very much exceeded Iowa State's expectations. It was a weird road to get to Matt Campbell, but multiple reports from On3 and The Athletic that Penn State is working to finalize a deal to hire Iowa State's Matt Campbell.
Who was the interim coach all season long?
Oh, Terry?
Terry Smith. Was his name Terry Smith?
Yep.
Played for Penn State. You know how undesirable you have to be for the school you played at, the school that you've been an interim for all these weeks. They literally talk to everybody.
He played there from 1987 to 1991, and he had been on staff at Penn State since 2014. He was the associate head coach from 2016 until he became the interim replacing James Franklin this season. That's a decade as an associate head coach at his alma mater.
Josh, I'm sure this never happened to you. But on the playground, people are picking teams for basketball. Coin flip, free throw make, captains are selected, someone gets picked first, and then another person, kind of like a draft. And then there's one more person, and person just standing there. Me, pick me. And both people are like, They see a random person walking in the park. They're like, hey, you want to play? Hey, random guy over there walking their dog. We'll just tie the dog up to this chair over here. Can you play? Because we're not picking this guy that wants to play. That's Terry Smith. He's the last one that wants to get picked. And Penn State's like, hey, Matt Campbell, random guy that was hot a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Not really hot right now. We're gonna bring you in. And he's not even better than James Franklin, in my opinion. So we're gonna bring you in. I don't see how you stay there for Terry Smith, man.
No, I wouldn't think so.
You can't stay. You cannot stay for Terry Smith.
I would keep it moving at this point.
You can't stay. You got to go somewhere else. You got to go to Virginia Tech.
I would be quite insulted. Yeah, maybe he goes to Virginia Tech.
You got to go to Virginia Tech.
So Matt Campbell set to become the new head coach, barring anything unforeseen happening, after being at Iowa State since 2016. He won 11 games in 2024 there and won at least 7 games, all but 2 seasons at Iowa State, multiple 8 and 9 win seasons as well. So Penn State has its new coach. Iowa State now looking for a replacement.
That's a pretty good job.
Iowa State?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Not bad. Big shoes to fill, though, with Matt Campbell gone. We'll come back. 2 hours to go. Maybe Terry Smith would want to take the job.
Iowa State's like, hey, random guy walking the dog. You want to be the head coach of Iowa State?
865-656-9900 to join us on Josh and Swain.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
This Friday at 9 a.m., head to 991thesportsanimal.com and grab 2 unlimited ride passes for just $49.99 to attractions at the Island in Pigeon Forge. The Island, your destination to eat, shop, play, and stay in the heart of Pigeon Forge.
Need a new shingle roof? Creative Metal Systems offers expert installation with a commitment to quality since 1997. Get guaranteed long-term protection. Visit CreativeMetalSystems.com now and schedule your free no-hassle quote. That's CreativeMetalSystems.com. Need a new shingle roof? Creative Metal Systems offers expert installation with a commitment to quality since 1997. Get guaranteed long-term protection. Visit CreativeMetalSystems.com now and schedule your free no-hassle quote. That's CreativeMetalSystems.com.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Wow, these bank fees are flat out ridiculous. And forget about trying to get a car or home loan. So, who do you do your banking with, Sharon?
Me? I don't.
You use a bank?
No.
So what do you like, save your money under a mattress? Bury it in the backyard? Or maybe you borrow from some rich relative when you need a loan?
No, nothing like that. I do credit unioning.
Wait, what? Credit unioning? What the heck's that?
It's kind of like banking, but so much better. Especially if you use Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union.
Need a home loan to buy, build, or remodel the home of your dreams, but not sure what loan option is right for you? Alcoa 10 can help. Their lending team can assist you in finding the solution that best fits your needs. Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, the clear choice. Your less red tape banking alternative. Go to atfcu.com for details. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Hey Vol fans, fall is here. Go by Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply and let's get your yard looking like Neyland. They have a fall turf package with everything you need for the lawn this fall. Come experience the difference. Their staff is ready to guide you to the best lawn in the neighborhood. That starts with the best seed you can get in Tennessee. Their PTT Tall Fescue will impress. Stop by one of their 3 locations, Knoxville, Maryville, and Powell, or online at DickensSupply.com. Go Vols!
At Average Al's Furniture Warehouse, our sofas have cushions, our tables have 4 legs, our recliners recline. So come on by for a perfectly average experience.
Cumulus Digital doesn't stop at average. We work with more than 4,000 local businesses every month, delivering campaigns that beat industry averages by over 25%, driving real, measurable growth. You're not average. Your results shouldn't be either. Visit cumulusdigital.com to start outperforming today.
Since 1956, Standard Kitchen and Bath has been serving the East Tennessee area with professional kitchen and bath sales and design. Family owned and operated, Larry Finley and his son Scott offer custom and affordable cabinetry lines from quality brands like Soul Design Cabinetry. From remodeling to new construction, the professionals at Standard Kitchen and Bath can help you design any space. Call 694-0068, standardkitchen.com, or stop by the showroom, Kingston Pike, next to Grayson Hyundai. They're not just selling cabinets, but designs and ideas that will transform your kitchen or bath into something you'll love.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide at 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Maggie Gray with a Sports Minute. Penn State's coaching search has dragged past 50 days, and now the spotlight's on Iowa State's Matt Campbell. But after missing on Kalani Sitake and Jeff Brom, the real question is unavoidable. Why is this job so hard to fill? Is it expectations, fit, whatever the reason, Penn State keeps swinging, and the longer this search lasts, the louder that question gets. I'm Maggie Gray.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 1 hour down, 2 to go. Time for you to join us at 865-656-9900 as we get ready for championship weekend in college football. We have games tonight and then power conference games tomorrow. Troy versus James Madison tonight. Tulane, Florida head coach John Summerall. And Tulane will take on North Texas. This coach headed to Oklahoma State. UNLV and Boise State will play tonight. Tomorrow, in the noon slot, BYU and Texas Tech will play in the Big 12 title game. Georgia and Alabama will play at 4 o'clock for the SEC championship. Indiana and Ohio State will play at 8 o'clock, as will Duke and Virginia in the ACC title game. That ACC title game is interesting there, Swain.
ACC title game looked like an ACC title game.
Wait, say it again?
The ACC football title game feels like an ACC basketball title game.
Yeah.
Like Virginia, Duke.
Yeah, they care about their hoops. They're playing for the football title.
I mean, Virginia won a national championship, in the last 5-6 years?
Should the ACC have stepped in and said, way to go, Duke, but you're staying home. Miami's playing in the ACC title game.
I mean, if they want a representative in the playoff, then yeah, but you can't do that.
There was a 5-way tie at 6-2 in the conference.
I mean, if I'm the ACC, I'm like, Cristobal, help me help you. I mean, my goodness. You have spent more money in NIL. You brought in all these coaches. You're in freaking Miami. Mm-hmm. You can't win in Miami with all that money, all those resources. You can't be the best team in the ACC when Clemson is down. Clemson is down right now. You still can't even win the conference outright? It's weird that Manny Diaz was stumping for the ACC champion to go to the playoffs, knowing that the only chance for the ACC to have a representative is Miami. Just weird.
It's also funny because Virginia is the only one-loss team in conference play. Virginia went 7-1. As we mentioned, there was a 5-way tie at 6-2. Miami, SMU, Pitt, Georgia Tech, and Duke. Duke won out in the 5-way tiebreaker at 6-2. But Virginia lost to 2 ACC teams. Remember, Virginia at the start of the year played the non-conference game against NC State. So against ACC teams, Virginia went 7-2. But only 8 of those games counted for conference play. Virginia and NC State scheduled the non-conference series to keep it going because they weren't going to be on each other's conference schedules. So Virginia played.
What conference is Virginia in?
Virginia competes in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
What conference is NC State in?
NC State is also a member of the ACC. But they played each other in a non-ACC game. And Virginia lost, so their overall record is 10-2, but they're 7-1 in conference, with the only loss being to Wake Forest. So Virginia's 7-1, and then 6-2 Duke, which beat out 4 other 6-2 teams in the ACC. Duke is unranked. Virginia is the number 17 team in the country.
Okay.
Virginia is a 4-point favorite against Duke. This projection from CBS Sportsline has Duke winning by 1, which would create quite a conversation. Ohio State is a 4-point favorite against Indiana. Georgia is a 2.5-point favorite against Bama. Texas Tech, a 12.5-point favorite against BYU. When they played in the regular season, Texas Tech won comfortably. So here we are, championship weekend. Bama expected to be dealing with some injuries. Both teams are. I mean, everybody is at some point, in some way at this point in the season. But some skepticism that Jam Miller will be able to go for Alabama in the latest update today.
Yeah, this is a must-win for Alabama, huh?
Is it? They shouldn't be punished if they lose a 13th game that other teams couldn't even qualify to play in.
So,
I mean, if they went out there and they got destroyed, 45-10.
So we're going to have
maybe
our
that
first,
creates a conversation.
We're going to have our first 9-3 team.
But like, you're not putting. I think Vanderbilt's getting snubbed here, but you're not putting Vanderbilt at 10-2 in over Bama at 10-3 from the same conference when Bama beat Vandy head-to-head and qualified for the SEC title game, right? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
9-3 Texas over 10-3 Bama? I wouldn't think so.
No.
What do you think of the Texas conversation, by the way? Because they are 9-3. They did play at Ohio State, and I think it's true. If you switch...
Josh, it's not a conversation.
Okay.
You got your butt spanked by Florida.
That's the biggest issue.
That's it.
They also got smoked by Georgia, and Georgia's really good, but Texas got smoked, and that was, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago?
Hey.
It was recent.
I don't want anything from Texas. You lost to Florida.
Yeah.
Florida stinks.
Yeah. They also went to overtime with Mississippi State and Kentucky. So if in the Cream Puff games they were cruising, that's one thing. But Texas, I didn't think looked the part. And then the record obviously is not the part of a playoff team either. But the Texas-Oklahoma conversation is a little interesting, isn't it? Because Texas smoked Oklahoma. Same conference record.
It's not interesting.
Okay.
Texas lost to Florida. Texas needs to go to a really good bowl game where it's sunny and there's beaches, but they shouldn't be in the college football playoff. They lost to Florida. Oklahoma went on the road, beat Alabama, a really, really good football team. That's a playoff team. Oklahoma, I don't know if Hunter Yurchek will agree, but they beat a pretty good team on the road at Tennessee, too. So they deserve to be in the playoff over Texas. And I don't care the fact that Texas beat Oklahoma. I don't care. Texas lost to Florida.
Okay.
Florida stinks.
Now, Jeff says Bama wouldn't be punished for losing a second time to Georgia. They'd be punished for losing to a crappy FSU team. Now, they beat Georgia in the regular season.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So
there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bama's in. I don't think tomorrow's going to affect things.
Yeah, Bama lost to FSU, but that was one game which gave Bama their first loss, and then they lost again.
That was week one, and look, it's part of the resume. If they played this week, I can tell you what the result would be.
Yeah, but we're talking about a 2-loss Bama team here,
right?
Versus a 3-loss Texas team.
Correct.
There's a difference,
right?
And if Alabama loses for a third time, it's in the SEC championship game.
Right.
That's different than Texas. Texas lost to Florida. I repeat.
Who Texas lose to?
The Gators. They stink.
I heard that's a good Florida team. I heard all the SEC teams are good. I heard Kentucky's good. I heard Mississippi State's good.
They're not.
I heard Arkansas is good. Is Arkansas the best 2-10 team in SEC history?
I would say they are.
Yeah. Is that the best?
They came the closest to beating all the teams on their schedule in the SEC, but didn't win any of them.
Yeah, that's one of the most impressive winless teams in conference play that I can remember seeing. That's actually not an exaggeration. But, Arkansas went 2-10. They lost to Memphis as well.
Florida State dismissed Patrick Surtain Sr., and a lot of people are scratching their head because he was one of the best on that staff. David Johnson, former Tennessee receiver coach, who's also at Florida State, is
going to Arkansas.
Looks like he's going to go to Arkansas. So all this reminds me of is Derek Dooley's last year when guys were getting off that boat while they could.
Yeah. Find me somebody that thinks this is going to work out beyond next year with Mike Norvell at Florida State.
It's not.
But I also get it that Florida State, you'd have to pay a ton of money to Mike Norvell, and hiring a coach to replace him might not be that easy right now.
No. So everybody getting off that ship. I mean, I mind jumping on that ship for a 1-year deal, knowing that we about to get fired.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a pretty good investment.
Wait. So you know you're going to get fired, and you want me? And we're going to get fired after 1 year?
Yeah, don't buy, just rent.
Oh, sign me up. Yeah, I can't wait to come coach with you and get fired. They'll give me a 2-year deal? Perfect.
2-year deal, only have to work one?
2 for 1, baby. 2 for 1, baby. Yeah.
What a time in the sport. So the news of the day in the coaching world, Matt Campbell looks like he's headed to Penn State from Iowa State. Also, about an hour ago, Chris Henry Jr. recommitted to Ohio State. That's where he had been committed, remained unsigned on Wednesday when news broke that Brian Hartline was leaving as offensive coordinator and receivers coach at Ohio State to take the head coaching job at USF. But Chris Henry Jr., one of the highest-rated receivers in the country, recommitted to Ohio State after considering Oregon and Texas the last couple of days.
That sounds about right.
Yep. Ohio State currently the belt holder for wide receiver U title.
For now, that's going to be going to South Florida, huh? Ain't that right, Josh? No, it's not right.
No.
It'd be different, but...
Shannon asked, hey, can we schedule Bama as a non-conference game? What do you think about that, Swain? Like Virginia and NC State? Just move Bama to the non-conference slate?
Like this week?
Well, the schedules appear set for the next 4 years, but maybe Commissioner Sankey will make an exception. So get somebody else in there in that Bama slot and play Bama non-conference. I'm not...
What would be the purpose of doing that?
Well, the point would be so it doesn't count against your SEC record. Problem is it counts against your overall record.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here.
So would you rather play Georgia Tech or West Virginia or Bama non-conference? You pick.
West Virginia.
Okay. I say Bama. To be the best, you got to beat the best.
I mean, I want to play Bama every year, but you said non-conference, right?
Yep, that would be the...
Yeah, so I'm not even taking the fact that you play Alabama in a non-conference battle. Like, I'm not even taking that serious. Like, they're in the conference.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play Bama when it means something. I want to play Bama in a non-conference. It's third Saturday in October. Come on, man.
Yeah, second Saturday in September doesn't have the same feel for the Bama game, does it?
No, at all.
All right, we'll continue the conversation heading into championship weekend. We'll talk Tennessee hoops as well. Grant Ramey in 15 minutes as Tennessee gets ready for Illinois tomorrow night in Nashville. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. Every day presented by Junk Beyond, East Tennessee's junk removal specialist on Josh and Swain.
Free on the radio. Free on the app. Free on our website. You can hear 99.1 The Sports Animal free anytime, anywhere.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Amish Elegance Fine Custom Furniture. We have entered, I'd say, a phase where we're going to be inside more often. You're inside your home. You're thinking about upgrades you can make, changes you'd like to make. Check out Amish Elegance and their 4,200-foot showroom floor at 613 North Campbell Station Road. It's right off the interstate in Farragut. You can stop in at Amish Elegance, see all the different types of furniture they can build for you, a new sofa, a new dining room table, a side table to go in your living room, something for your office, a new desk or a new bookcase. Amish Elegance can help build exactly what you are looking for. Everything from Amish Elegance is bench-made. The furniture is handcrafted. The furniture can be unique to fit what you are looking for. You can sit down with the design team. They can help you plan every part of the furniture that will be built. And the difference in the furniture that comes from Amish Elegance is in the quality. You can see and feel that difference when you stop in at 613 North Campbell Station Road. They hand those plans over, by the way, to the Amish families they work with, and then that furniture is built for you. Stop in at 613 North Campbell Station Road. You can also start online at AmishElegance.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Elevate your products today with Native Nursery, now open to contractors and landscapers. We're your one-stop destination, offering quality wholesale plants, trees, and landscaping materials. We'll even take your leaves and hardscape waste for a low flat rate. If you're a contractor or landscaper, make Native Nursery your go-to location today.
Call or come by and see Ben and Ted. 865-310-3256 and 3473 Louisville Road. 5 minutes from Pellissippi off the Topside Road exit.
Got critters in your home? This is Will from Wayne's Pest Control. We now offer wildlife removal and exclusion services to take care of squirrels, raccoons, bats, and more. Our pros don't just remove them, we keep them out for good. And here's more good news. Wayne's also offers crawl space encapsulation. We seal and protect your crawl space to keep it dry, efficient, and healthier for your home. Call 866-WAYNES1 or visit callwaynes.com today.
Hey Vol fans, it's time to kick some tires and light some fires. I'm Daniel Blevins with Blevins Group Realty Executives in good old Maryville. And just like our Vols, our family of realtors is ready to fire up your real estate season. A third-generation family business, born and raised right here in our beautiful area, the Blevins Group knows what moves in East Tennessee. And we'd love to sell your home for more and find your dream home for less. We want your next home having you feeling like it's 1998. So find us today and let us be your Big Orange Realtor at Blevins Group Realty Executives. Go Vols!
Get ready to light up your holidays like never before. It's time for Stumpy's Holiday Spectacular. Picture this, over 300,000 dazzling pixel lights exploding in a symphony of holiday magic, twinkling, dancing, and grooving to the hottest Christmas hits. Cruise through in your car for a front row glow up, or hop out to roast s'mores under the stars.
Snap selfie
with a glowing LED angel, and chow down at food trucks that'll make your taste buds jingle. And at the heart of it all, Stumpy the Christmas Stump, that plucky little guy who wiggled his roots right into the festivities. Every Thursday through Sunday night at Faith Promise Church, main campus off Pellissippi. Head to Stumpy'sHolidaySpectacular.com right now and snag your spot in the magic. Don't miss East Tennessee's best Christmas experience of the season. This Friday morning at 9, go to 991thesportsanimal.com for a family 4-pack of tickets to Stumpy's Holiday Spectacular for half price. Sweet deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer at unbeatable prices. The Knoxville Ice Bears face the Quad City Storm tonight for the Eris Night. It's Chili's version as fans compete in an on-ice sing-off during the intermission. And you'll have a chance to win a signed picture of Taylor Swift. The Eris Night at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum tonight at 7:30. For tickets, call 525-7825 or visit KnoxvilleIceBears.com.
The Knoxville Ice Bears!
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Who are you pulling for, by the way, in the SEC title game tomorrow? Jason Swain?
No one. I'll just be watching it as a spectator. You know, you can't watch sports without rooting for a team. Be the same approach I took when Georgia and Alabama played for the national championship. Same approach, man. I'm just here to watch good football. That's it.
Okay. Just happy for whoever wins?
Nope. I'm just here to watch good football.
You said what you said.
That's it. Happy to watch good football. I like watching good football.
I'm with you.
Whether it's a rival or not, I will watch good football. I like watching good basketball, whether it's a rival or not.
You like watching good wide receiver play. What happened with George Pickens last night?
He was terrible.
What's going on there? He's
same thing that's been going on with him for years.
Yeah, if I were a Cowboys fan, I'd be livid.
Stripe doesn't change stripes. I mean, a tiger doesn't change stripes, just locations.
Yeah.
So, yes, he's good when he's good, but when he checks out, he checks out, and it's embarrassing.
He checked out last night against the Lions, and it was obvious to everybody. And that's unfortunate because he's been terrific all season. That trade has paid off, but last night is why a lot of people said, I don't know about this. And they needed him. Lamb went out. But the Lions got a much-needed win. 8-5 now on the season. Cowboys dropped to 6-1 with the Lions winning on Thursday Night Football 44-30.
I mean, the kid just cost himself money. Mm-hmm. Now, the Cowboys may still pay him because it's the Cowboys and, you know, they have something special offensively, and this is really the first time he has done this publicly. But this is your contract year. Where's the awareness? It's just silly, man. Just really silly. Not smart at all, but hey. He did go to Georgia.
That he did. Tennessee recruited him at a time. Is that correct?
Yeah, I thought we were going to get him. Prue's relationship with, his connections to Hoover. He's from Hoover High School there in Birmingham or Hoover, Alabama. And he went to Georgia out of nowhere. It's funny how that worked. But that's recruiting, my friend. That's how it rolls.
Oh, recruiting in college football. There is anticipation for the transfer portal next month. Again, college football news today. Matt Campbell expected to be the next head coach at Penn State. The SEC with the vote to go up to 105 scholarships. We talked about that yesterday, that was going to be reconsidered. And news this morning that the SEC will go from 85 to 105, which has been allowed in the new era of revenue sharing. I don't think that makes much of a difference in terms of what these teams will be, but that should eliminate any questions about numbers in terms of, hey, do we have enough? Each team's going to have enough.
Big Ten's going to be like, all right, well, we're going to 110. SEC is like, well, we're going to 111.
Yeah.
So just prepare yourself for that.
Yep. So more guys to go after, to give scholarships to, that can enter the transfer portal the following year. We'll come back with 90 minutes to go, 865-656-9900. We'll shift the conversation to hoops. Tennessee basketball on the road had a huge win against Houston last week. Since then, losses to Kansas and to Syracuse. Grant Ramey will join us from VolQuest to talk about what Tennessee needs to do to beat Illinois tomorrow night when we come back here on Josh and Swain.
You can now enjoy UT Sports on TV while hearing the Vol Network play-by-play on the Sports Animal timed with it. Here's how to sync it up. We delay the Sports Animal radio broadcast just a bit, so when the game reaches kickoff, tip-off, or first pitch, pause your TV, then listen to the Sports Animal broadcast. At the moment the game starts on the radio, release pause on your TV. Now you're in perfect sync, watching the action while hearing the Vol Network call live on 99.1, the Sports Animal. It's the best seat in the house. Your house.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Time now
for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
College football tonight. Who will represent the group of 5 in the college football playoff? A couple of games could decide that as 25th ranked James Madison takes on Troy at 7 o'clock in the Sun Belt Championship. In the American Championship, 20th ranked Tulane faces number 24 North Texas at 8 o'clock. Ranked teams playing in men's college hoops tonight at 7 o'clock. Number 11 Gonzaga faces number 18 Kentucky at 7:30. 5th-ranked UConn battles East Texas A&M. NBA at 7 o'clock. Celtics host the Lakers. Heat visit the Magic. At 7:30, the Nuggets take on the Hawks. Spurs visit the Cavs. Pistons host the Trailblazers. Jazz get the Knicks. Raptors face the Hornets. At 8 o'clock, the Clippers visit the Grizzlies. Bulls welcome the Pacers. Suns visit the Rockets. Bucks take on the 76ers. And the Thunder host the Mavericks at 9:30. The Knoxville Ice Bears defeated the Quad City Storm 3-1 last night at the Civic Coliseum. The two teams face off again tonight at 7:30. Tickets still available at knoxvilleicebears.com/tickets. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Change your life with Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness. Dr. Bragg is excited to introduce Invisared, an FDA-approved, non-surgical, non-invasive laser device clinically proven to reduce fat, diminish cellulite, and tighten skin. And here's the best part: no downtime. If you have a problem area that seems resistant to diet and exercise, or if you're nearing the end of your weight loss journey and struggling to lose those few extra pounds, Invisared is the answer, without any of the side effects of invasive procedures. Invisared treatments also boost collagen and elastin production, tightening your skin as you lose weight. Rediscover confidence at Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness. Call today, 865-444-2189. Google Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, or visit our website at braggweightlossandwellness.com to schedule your free consultation today. Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, where transformation meets innovation.
Looking for a fence you can count on? Stanley Fence is your trusted, family-owned fencing expert, proudly serving East Tennessee for generations. From privacy and security to gates and curb appeal, Stanley Fence delivers custom solutions with the craftsmanship and care your home or business deserves. Because at Stanley Fence, it's more than just fencing. It's where quality and care come together. Call 865-254-3844 or visit StanleyFence.com today to schedule your appointment. Stanley Fence, built strong, built locally, built for you.
Kicks SL 492-155, Versa SL 85-4490. Save thousands off MSRP, EN 405-331. All offers with approved credit cannot combine offers. Number one dealer based on November 2025 Nissan RDR.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Hey, East Tennessee, Scott Gropp for your number one volume Nissan dealer in East Tennessee, Oak Ridge Nissan. And I've got a sack full of goodies for our 2025 Nissan model year-end clearance event. And Santa's dropped off even more. Get into a Nissan Versa for $17,995 or a Nissan Kick starting at $19,995. Well, how about 0% financing for 60 full months? Whoa, Santa's been busy. And don't forget, at Oak Ridge Nissan, if you got a trade, you got it made. Get up to $8,000 over Kelley Blue Book so we can pay it off no matter what you owe. How's that for a stocking stuffer? Yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, so make that 10-minute sleigh ride and save thousands of dollars during Oak Ridge Nissan's 2025 model year-end clearance event, and that's why
you're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
If you have a financial advisor, are things going as well as they could be? This is Eric Ainge from The Eric Ainge Show on 99.1 The Sports Animal and host of the Organized Investor Show with Jerry Goodman and Megan Hubbard from Tennessee Wealth Management. Your investments may be growing, but it's wise to compare your results so you're not leaving potential returns on the table. For the first 9 months of 2025, the 210 accounts this team manages averaged a net return of 33.2%. That's 3.5 times more than the Dow. And their 5-year track record is 18.3%, which is 7 points better than the Dow. Learn things your advisor will never tell you. You can listen to the Organized Investor Show every Saturday at 11 a.m., every Sunday at 9 a.m. on News Talk 98.7. You can also listen at theorganizedinvestor.com on your favorite podcast player or my podcast page for The Eric Ainge Show. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk.
Protect your home with a new roof. Creative Metal Systems offers expert shingle and metal installation in East Tennessee. Get long-term durability and peace of mind. Visit CreativeMetalSystems.com now and schedule your free no-hassle quote. That's CreativeMetalSystems.com. Need a new shingle roof? roof, Creative Metal Systems offers expert installation with a commitment to quality since 1997. Get guaranteed long-term protection. Visit CreativeMetalSystems.com now and schedule your free no-hassle quote. That's CreativeMetalSystems.com.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Stay home and save big online during Lowe's December deal drops. All rewards members get free standard shipping. Shop Lowe's.com December deal drops today. Not available in Alaska or Hawaii. Exclusions and terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/shipping terms.
Well, we're finally on the tail end of any bit of activity. So other than a few lingering showers and a brief wintry mix, things are starting to dry out throughout the morning, making way to dry conditions throughout the afternoon. But it will come with a bit of cloud cover and temperatures only topping out in the lower 40s. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Celebrate Junk Be Gone's 20th anniversary with their end-of-year special. Get 2 free days. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 days free. Plus $20 off full-service junk removal. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades. Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us as we continue on this Friday afternoon. We are halfway home. We have 90 minutes to go. Every day we are presented by Junk Be Gone, East Tennessee's junk removal specialists, online at junkbegone.biz. Next to VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver Jason Swain and fan of the NFC's current number 1 seed, Chicago Bears. We go to the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline to, I hope, at some point this segment, work in some Tennessee basketball talk. But before that, we say hello to fellow Chicago Bears, number 1 in the NFC fan, Grant Ramey. I botched that because I'm not used to saying number 1 in the NFC, Chicago Bears. Grant, good afternoon.
Feels like 2006, I think it was, when they started 8-0 and went to the Super Bowl, and I was a freshman in college, and life was good. I'm the world's biggest pessimist and cynical and all that stuff. So, it is what it is. The Bears play the Packers twice in the next 3 weeks, and I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. But, hey, it's just nice to have good football, relevant football in December, and not already looking at draft picks and where you're going to be picking and who's going to be available and addressing draft needs.
Yes, because as a Raiders fan, that's exactly what I'm doing. On to the 26th draft.
Yeah, 100%. What the heck is going on with this boys basketball team, Grant? I thought we were going to win the national championship after Houston, and now it looks like we might not make it to the NIT. What's going on, Grant?
They are a hard team to figure out because they can be that team that can go blow for blow against Houston, which is a very, very good basketball team and a tough team to beat, or they can be a team that finds a million different ways to lose on the road at Syracuse Tuesday night against a pretty average Syracuse team. So the ceiling's very high, I think, and I think the floor could be very low, but it feels like they're just kind of in a feeling out process still, trying to find kind of who they are and what they want to be. Like, everybody knows the identity of Tennessee basketball is physicality and defense and, toughness, and they're going to be the team that plays the hardest that night. I think with the last few years, you had guys that were part of the program for multiple years, like a Zakai Ziegler or Jemai Mashak, who helped establish that identity regardless of how much the rest of the roster overturned. And you lose a couple guys like that, and it feels like they're still trying to figure themselves out, figure out what they're going to be. I think they can be a very good basketball team, but they're at a tough point in the schedule right here where they got a lot of tough games, and they're going to have to kind of adjust on the fly and figure it out on the fly against some really good competition.
What's the number one thing that's the biggest concern that need to be fixed, and then what's the best thing that this team does right now?
Best thing that it does, it has depth and it has a lot of options, and they've gone a lot of different ways about being successful with whether it's Jalen Carey or Nate Amin or Jacoby Gillespie. They can do it in a bunch of different ways. It's just about finding out how you're going to do that consistently and who's going to do it and performing consistently at a high level. The challenges have been, it looked like turnovers were a problem early in the season, then it looked like they cleaned those up in Las Vegas. Then their turnovers are an issue again at Syracuse. And we were talking to Jacoby Gillespie before practice today, and he's talking about maybe it's just like a lack of concentration or focus or details or whatever. Like you don't want to hear that 10 games in. I mean, we're a third of the way through the schedule at this point, just about the regular season schedule, and you need to be able to know that the concentration is going to be there, that the focus is going to be there, the stuff that you control is going to be there. So that's the stuff that they have to fix immediately. I mean, Rick wasn't happy with the first 3 possessions against Kansas, and they built a 12-point lead in the second half, but he called that fool's gold because they weren't doing what they were supposed to do, and it came back to bite them the way that game ended. And then it just looked like against Syracuse they got off to a slow start, and they never really recovered from there. So they're going to have a higher level of focus, details, all that stuff that takes to play high-level basketball.
We're talking to Grant Ramey from VolQuest.com. Tennessee practicing today, getting ready for Illinois tomorrow night in Nashville. We know that Nate Amend has to have a big season for Tennessee to live up to its potential as a team. What has stood out to you and what Rick Barnes has said about Tennessee's star freshman, the approach they've taken with him as he had a tough night against Syracuse a few days ago?
I mean, what he said after the game is I think has been pretty much the consensus that what you did in high school, you're not going to be able to do at this level. You're around talented players that are just as talented as you. You have better talent surrounding you. The size and the physicality that you're facing is certainly at a different level, and he's trying to, I think, still walk that line of pressing, but not pressing too much, of trying to be as productive as he can without forcing it too much. Obviously, Jacoby Gillespie can score. Jalen Carey has played really, really well the last week. Like, they have different guys. JP Estrella has been really good in the post when he's been available. Like, there's a lot of different ways this team can go about it, and for Nate, it's about finding how to do it within the flow of the offense, without forcing it, without trying to do too much, without, don't be too passive at the same time. I think it's still very much a filling out process because he's got so many options, because it feels like he can score it at all 3 levels. He can get to the foul line a ton. It's just about, the looks. He had a couple turnovers at Syracuse Tuesday night where one ball just goes off his hands and out of bounds, and a couple possessions later he steps on the out of bounds line right there in front of the Tennessee bench. So it's stuff like that where he's going to have to slow down a little bit, calm down, find out where he finds himself, I guess, in the flow of this offense to where he can be productive without feeling like he's forcing it.
What's clicked for Jalen Carey? I mean, he seemed like a guy that maybe was in a doghouse a little bit, or maybe he was just trying to get used to everything that was different. Being at Tennessee, and then boom, he has been dominant in the paint versus improved and tougher competition the last couple of games.
I think there's been a need there because JP Estrella's been a little bit slow, because Felix Okpara hasn't done a ton at this point in the season, because Cade Phillips has not done a ton at this point in the season. There was just a need for somebody to feed the ball down. Like, Rick Barnes wants to play basketball inside out. Like, he wants a post feed on every possession. That's how he wants to start possessions. And with Jalen's physicality and how he can finish around the rim, the touch he's got, I mean, he can move guys out of the way like we saw at Syracuse the other night, like we saw last week in Las Vegas. And Tennessee knew what they were getting in Jalen because of how well he played against Tennessee and Vanderbilt's 2 games last season. It was just a matter of getting him here and getting that established. And it's kind of like Nate, where you're just kind of trying to find where you are in the flow of the offense and all that stuff. It feels like he's establishing that. And it's been a huge week for him. It's been a huge week. Tennessee very much needed that kind of production in the post, and they very much need that to continue and to be there consistently.
What is the latest with JP Estrella?
Limited participant in practice today. He kind of went back and forth between doing some team stuff, doing some individual stuff, getting the ankle worked out on the side. He was back in the knee brace that he had been wearing after suffering that knee injury against Rice a couple of weeks ago. So I think maybe questionable might be the status for tomorrow night against Illinois. I think his official status is day-to-day. But I thought, based on what he did today, it looks like maybe a better chance that he's available against Illinois, because I don't think he practiced Monday before they went to Syracuse on Tuesday. So a possibility that he plays, but it's also one of those things where you're trying to get him healthy and not rush it, but you could have used him Tuesday night against Syracuse. You'll be able to use him for sure against Illinois Saturday night.
What can Tennessee fans expect from this Illinois team?
A bunch of last names that are hard to pronounce, hard to spell. A classic Brad Underwood team, very, very tough, very, very skilled. A lot of what you saw the last couple of years against Illinois, those are some really, really high-level, intense games between Tennessee and Illinois over the last couple of years in that home and home they played. It's good, obviously, for Tennessee that it's in Nashville, that it's going to be a home crowd. It's not a home game, but it should feel like a home game for Tennessee. And Tennessee's trying to avoid losing 3 in a row since, I think, November 2023 when they went to Maui, and then they came back home and went to North Carolina. So Tennessee's got a lot to prove. It's going to be a really tough competition. I think Illinois has lost twice. They lost to UConn last Friday at Madison Square Garden. That's the last time they played. They've been off since then, and they lost to Alabama in Chicago a couple weeks ago at the United Center. So it's going to take some high-level basketball to beat them.
Grant Ramey, VolQuest.com is where you can read his work. Big game tomorrow night with the Tennessee Volunteers taking on Illinois in Nashville. Neutral site game, then a 10-day break before Louisville. So Tennessee is in the middle of a big stretch. You can read his work, VolQuest.com. And good luck to both of you guys. Swain, Grant, with the Packers this upcoming weekend.
We're going to need it, man. It's going to be super cold, and the game is at Lambeau, so man, we don't really win there.
It's going to be 3 hours of torture.
Yeah.
Hey, you took it to the Eagles last week. No problem.
Hey, that game.
That was the Eagles.
That game made me change my cynicism a little bit because we had beat up on some bad teams, but it's still the Eagles, it's still Philadelphia, and they went in there and ran for whatever it was, 282.
We beat the Packers. I'm going to wear some Bears gear next week. I haven't worn any Bears gear yet.
That's the thing. Like, your wardrobe doubles because you're not afraid to wear it out of the house. Like, you can have some pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, the benefits of fan success. Not embarrassed publicly. So good luck this weekend. Swain was the same way. After that Eagles win, he's like, hey,
we
just went out a little bit more.
We got something here.
For sure.
Yeah,
hey, Grant, safe travels to you. Thanks for the time, as always, and we'll talk to you again soon.
See you, boys. Go Bears.
There you go. Grant
Go
Ramey.
Bears.
VolQuest.com and the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline. Go Bears, go Raiders. That is the
what
philosophy of the show.
Ain't nobody saying that right now. Your season's over, buddy.
Yeah.
Jump on the bandwagon. Come on, man. We're not in the AFC, so it's not a rival. Just bear down with us, man.
Hey, Broncos better be ready.
For what?
Coming to Vegas this weekend.
The Broncos practice players better be ready?
Denver is on the road and still a 7.5-point favorite, which is a huge number in the NFL. It's frustrating. John in the text box, Jalen Carey reminded me a lot of Dron Mayman last game.
Hope yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Mayman was a beast.
Yeah. Was.
Is.
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, I saw him fairly recently. Yes,
Yeah.
Dron, to set the record straight, will continue to be a beast.
Yeah.
We'll continue on Josh and Swain, 865-656-9900 if you'd like to be part of the show. Thanks for all the interaction today. Thanks to Grant Ramey for joining us this segment. We continue right here on Josh and Swain.
It's time now for the Retirement Minute with the host of More Living, Jim Brogan.
One of the most important steps you can take in preparing for retirement is to make sure your income strategy is built to last. Start by reviewing your spending so you know exactly what your lifestyle costs, because clarity brings confidence. Next, be intentional about your withdrawal strategy. Taking money from the right accounts at the right time can help reduce taxes and extend the life of your savings. You also don't want to have to sell investments when they're down to generate income. And don't forget to revisit your investment allocation regularly. Your money needs to grow enough to keep up with inflation while still protecting what you've earned. Finally, schedule a periodic financial checkup. Retirement is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey, and staying proactive keeps you prepared.
Thanks, Jim. Visit Jim online at broganfinancial.com.
Get the house ready for Santa and the Elves with up to 50% off in-stock floors at Fraser's. Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Fraser's Carpet One. It's our annual celebration, and we're saying thank you with big savings on every piece of in-stock flooring. Carpet, hardwood, luxury vinyl tile, and ceramic, even area rugs. If it's in stock at Fraser's, it's marked down up to 50% off with no money down and free financing for an entire year, plus free in-home estimates and design consultations. There has never been a better time to celebrate your home with beautiful new floors. As the holidays get closer, make sure your home is ready for family, friends, and all the members memories to come. That is what a celebration is all about. Call 546-4850 today. Don't miss the celebration savings. Up to 50% off any Monday only at Frazier's. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more, Frazier's.
Get your unique Christmas gifts this year at Nothing Too Fancy. Discover Knoxville's softest locally designed and printed t-shirts and sweatshirts, hats, headwear, handcrafted jewelry, and stocking stuffers. Visit Nothing Too Fancy in downtown Knoxville or online at nothingtoofancy.com.
Hey guys, Trevor Bain here. When I'm on the racetrack, I always look for ways to go further, faster. And when it comes to banking, I need a checking account that does the same. The Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank pays me cash back with every debit card purchase over $10, gets me ACH deposits up to 3 days early, and has no monthly service fees. Taking my wallet the extra mile. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank. Checking that takes you further. Visit southeastbank.com or visit your nearest branch to open an account today.
Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Brandon in the text box asked, should Josh go beardless until the Raiders make the playoffs?
I mean, you're going to look like a kid.
I think
your kids will look older than you by the time they make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, my 7-year-old might grow one before I do in that case.
Yeah.
Multiple Go Pack Go texts coming in.
Let's see about that. Yeah, we'll see about that. That's the only thing I got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
When you get beat by an organization as much as the Packers are beating the Bears, that's the only comeback you got.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Like next year when we play against Vanderbilt, they go, hey, we're gonna beat y'all. It's gonna be our state. I'm gonna say, yeah, we're gonna see about that. That's all you can say, man. That's all you can say. That's all you can say. You gumps. You talking trash about playing Tennessee next year, kneeling. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, in 2 years you can talk some smack to Florida. Now it will be a different Florida program. We'll see where they are in a couple of years. But Tennessee will have won 3 of the last 4 meetings.
No, I'm not.
Again, no Tennessee, Florida next season, but the Gators will come to Knoxville in 2027.
It won't feel right.
Buddy asked, Jason, has Florida's new coach called you about being the wide receivers coach for the Gators?
No.
John Summerall, Swain's former teammate at Grissom High School in Huntsville, Alabama, is the new head coach at Florida.
Man, he said he doesn't hire friends, so I don't know if he would call me a friend. I haven't talked to him forever. But I couldn't do that, man.
You guys were friendly and stayed in touch along the way, right?
Yeah, man.
He went to Kentucky to play. Swain, obviously, at Tennessee.
Yeah. There's no way I'm wearing any Gator gear. knowing that Tennessee was going to probably beat up on Florida, I still didn't want to do the bet with Chris Doran because there's still a 0.1% chance I would wear Gator gear. And I can't do that. Like, you have to understand, like, the mental switch that has to be flipped when you play football at school and then you go into coaching. Like, you have to be prepared to wear a rival's gear because you may work for that school. It's like, I learned this from, well, a couple of examples. I ain't learned it from him, but, like, I think about Robert Gillespie, who was a running back coach here, but he was running back at Florida.
Right.
He's at Alabama now. He was also at, I want to say, South Carolina.
That's right.
You know, like, it'd be hard for me to get past that. But when you decide to be a coach, I think you're okay with that. You come to grips with that. That could be a possibility. So, like, Parker Ball just played at Tennessee, got into coaching at South Florida. Boom, now he's at Auburn. And, hey, man, you love Tennessee. You play for them, but, hey, this is the school that's giving you an opportunity.
Yeah.
So, War Eagle, right?
Yeah.
So,
by the way, opportunities are coming to Auburn. Reports of serious investment for Alex Golish and his staff to try to get things right down there.
Yeah, up to $30 million. So if they don't win, they need to quit playing football. They need to get rid of the football program and stick to gymnastics because don't look like basketball is going to continue to win either.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see about that.
In the text box, Swain wouldn't wear Gator gear for $5 million a year and a $50 million buyout? Come on. Now, for that one.
How much?
$5 million a year. First of all, you should be getting
a receiver coach making $5 million a year.
Yeah, if you're the head coach, you might be in that range. But
no,
receivers coach, you'd be in the $500,000 to $1 million a year probably, because you'd be one of the top recruiters too.
In that case, go get her. GATA. Percy Harvey, Coach Irvy Myers.
Jeremiah suggests that I go camp out on the roof at Toyota Knoxville until the Raiders win a game. The Tyler Ivins approach.
You can come back looking like Forrest Gump when he went on his run.
Yeah, it's not the best time of season to try to pull that either. I don't want to miss Christmas because I would probably miss
Christmas. You're gonna miss your daughter's wedding. How old your daughter again?
She's 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
yeah,
you stand accurate.
Oh man.
Do receivers coaches get buyouts when the head coach gets fired? Yeah, in most cases. If there's time left on that contract, there will be language in that. May not be 100%, but there will be language in that contract that would require a payout of a portion, if not all, of the remaining time on the deal.
Yeah, sometimes you're not just firing the head coach, you're firing the staff, and that costs more money than what it would cost just to fire the head coach.
Yeah, so get you a 3-year deal.
3-year deal. Nah, I wouldn't want to leave you, Josh, man. This is where I belong.
Well, you can be like Doug Gottlieb. You can still do the show with me while you're coaching the receivers down there at Florida. Yeah, he had an incident last night. Threw the chair in frustration after Green Bay lost. Doug Gottlieb.
Yeah, I don't want to be him. He stinks. He must be doing something right because he keeps getting opportunities. But no, thank you, man. I'm right here where I belong.
Where you want to be.
I'm where my feet are, Josh.
Yep.
Right here on the Sports Animal.
Present tense.
Yes. Yes, man. Mm-hmm. Where I need to be. Where I'm supposed to be. Not recruiting and being on the practice field in a nasty Gainesville. No, thank you. No, thank you. But it is going to be tough to talk trash, though, when Florida plays Tennessee.
Yeah. That's in 2 years. Florida will come back to Knoxville. We will come back, 865-656-9900 if you'd like to be a part of the show. We'll talk more Tennessee football. Baywatch, that's the title here. Legend Baywatch continues to see his status.
Baywatch. Yep, I guess that's what you call it.
So we'll update you there. We'll talk Tennessee hoops. We'll talk about the upcoming week in both college and the NFL over the next hour. 865-656-9900 to join us. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. We're presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
The United States Soccer Federation presents the U.S. Soccer Podcast.
This is the show where we bring you in-depth interviews with U.S. soccer stars. This time, Sam Coffey.
The World Cup is in 2 years. Is it time yet? Like, can we get back into camp?
Tim Ream.
We're going to continue to show other countries we're not going to be pushed around.
And Jedi Robinson.
Every time you come back and you put the jersey on, it means more and more each time.
So we'll be back here with all the best stories.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Looking for a fence you can count on? Stanley Fence is your trusted, family-owned fencing expert, proudly serving East Tennessee for generations. From privacy and security to gates and curb appeal, Stanley Fence delivers custom solutions with the craftsmanship and care your home or business deserves. Because at Stanley Fence, it's more than just fencing. It's where quality and care come together. Call 865-254-3844 or visit StanleyFence.com today to schedule your appointment. Stanley Fence, built strong, built locally, built for you.
Junk Be Gone is having an end-of-the-year blowout on driveway dumpsters, only $2.99 for 7 days. Perfect for cleaning up around the house, remodeling, yard cleanup, and so much more. They drop it off, you load it up, and off it goes. Give them a buzz for more information. Junk Be Gone has proudly been the #1 junk removal company for the past 20 years. Junk Be Gone, driveway dumpsters, full-service junk removal and demolition. Give them a buzz for a free estimate. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
His Security Technology, your one-stop shop for all your security and technology needs. We offer state-of-the-art security systems to protect your home or business, as well as cutting-edge technology solutions to enhance your daily life. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing top-quality service and support. Contact His Security Technology today to learn more about how we can help you stay protected and connected. 865-474-9495 or visit hissecurity.com. In God we trust, all others we monitor.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well-tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store, well, we'll even tuck you in.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with a Sports Minute. LeBron James scored just 8 points last night against the Raptors, breaking a streak of scoring in double digits that goes back to 2007 when George W. Bush was president. But don't worry, LeBron did help the Lakers win the game. He's 40. We're going to see a few nights like this as he gets older. But LeBron says he doesn't care, as long as the Lakers stay competitive. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-583-5795. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-583-5795. That's 800-583-5795. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome in to hour number 3 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Ward. Getting ready for a big weekend coming up. We'll have the WIVK Christmas Parade downtown. Hope to see everybody out. If you're downtown, maybe hand over some hot chocolate. We'll take a sip and wave and howdy. Be a big time. Christmas season is here. Swain-to-Claus. Swain-to-Claus time of year.
It's here. It is here, my friend. My youngest daughter, it's her birthday today, so this is how we're going to celebrate today with a Christmas parade.
Still a few weeks out from the big gift time. Big man dropping those off, but fans hoping for some gifts heading into 2026, I'm sure.
What kind of gifts?
Well, some portal gifts. Maybe a defensive back or two. Maybe legend-based sticking. I don't know. It's like he's on layaway. I don't know what the gift equivalent is.
Yeah, that's just a weird situation, man. Because even if he stays,
yeah,
the fans gonna look at him sideways until he starts scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, it's an odd, uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
For everybody, him, Tennessee, fans.
But all will be well if he scores touchdowns in orange.
Scoring touchdowns.
You do realize that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, he's still a young man. If you want to say he's a kid, you can call him that. Mm-hmm.
Technically he's a minor right now, but
yeah, this is not an easy situation to be in. Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine being in the situation that he was in. I wasn't in that situation because no one told me what to do. My parent was like, "Hey man, you the one got to get hit, not me. So you pick the school that you want to go to."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense." So I don't even know what peer pressure or parental pressure is like in recruiting when you're playing for free, let alone adding in 5 and 6 zeros to the equation. So I hope it works out for him if he comes here. If he doesn't, I hope it works out for him and his family, and I hope this doesn't divide them. I hope it makes them stronger because you don't get one mom, you don't get one dad. You're supposed to be tight with your family. Not all family tight, but you would hate for this situation to ruin their relationship and impact it for the rest of their lives.
Yep. So we continue to wait to find out for sure what will happen with Legend Bay, who did sign with Tennessee 2 days ago, but there continues to be a question of what he really wants to do, stick with Tennessee or go to Ohio State, where he had been committed heading into Wednesday before ultimately signing with the Tennessee Vols. Gifts for Tennessee. Andre in the YouTube chat, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We're on the Sports Animal YouTube channel today. Says Gerard Mayo would be a nice gift for Tennessee. We'll see if anything changes with Tennessee's coaching staff. That's another conversation that's happening right now. Will there be changes with Tennessee's staff?
What is he going to do? We already got a head coach.
Well, Andre's welcome to reply back. My guess is he would like Gerard to coordinate Tennessee's defense. He helped run the defense in New England. He was the head coach for a season, and Gerard Mayo, of course, is a VFL, your former teammate at the University of Tennessee, who's currently a coaching free agent.
I mean, I don't want to speak for Mayo, but I don't know why he would want to do that. I mean, you don't get that much time with your family in this professional football period, but you get a lot more time of it when you're in the NFL than when you are in college.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I think with this year off for him, he spent more time with his family than he has ever. And I'm pretty sure he's going to feel how special that is and not want to go to a place where you get less out of the three options, either not coaching in the NFL, and coaching in college. Like college, you get the least amount of time with your family. So I know for Tennessee fans, that sounds great, right? But dude was a head coach at the NFL level. I mean, if I'm Gerard Mayo, I'm like, hey, man, call me when y'all need a head coach. I'll do that. But Mayo loves his place. He has great experience as a top-rated recruit, as a player that played at a high level here, was a first-round pick, a lottery pick. He would bring a lot to the table for sure. I don't want to speak for him, but I'm just putting myself in his shoes.
Yeah, I've not seen any indication that that's a route that Tennessee would go. But right now, Tennessee has a defense coordinator, Tim Banks. So his status and the status of several coaches is a question mark right now until that's decided. But I'm sure that Josh Heupel knows that needs to get figured out as quickly as possible of what's going to happen.
Yeah, I just hope that, and Austin Price came on here Wednesday and said that, hey, whatever happens need to, happen as quick as it can. And I hope that whatever happens, that there's not an issue because he's taking longer than everybody else. Like nothing has been announced, nothing has been done, and we're a week away or outside of the regular season being concluded. And so I just hope that his plan works out. Because if it doesn't, it's going to be really hard to take up for Heupel, because he has known what he needed to do. So we'll see.
Yeah, and Justin noted Gerard Mayo was never actually the defensive coordinator in New England. He was linebackers coach. He helped run the defense. They had Steve Belichick. Mm-hmm. They had a unique setup in New England with Bill Belichick, of course, over everything. But yeah. Gerard was a huge part of what they were doing on defense as an assistant, and then spent one season as the head coach.
Yeah, so we'll see, my man. We'll see.
Yeah, but right now, again, question marks. There's just a question hanging over what's going to happen with Tennessee's staff.
Well, I think the easiest thought to have is to look over at Virginia Tech and wonder if James Banks would reunite with James Franklin. Has he hired?
Yeah, Tim Banks.
I say James Banks? Tim Banks. The caller yesterday got me all confused. Tim Banks.
Yeah.
Would he reunite with James Franklin to get James Franklin and Tim Banks mixed together as James Banks? But you wonder if those two guys would reunite. If not, then would Tim Banks go somewhere else, or is he gearing up to come back another year, and then there's going to be some other defensive changes on the staff, or is he just going to get fired? I mean, there's all these scenarios that you can think about and see it play out.
Yeah, we've had all kinds of names, by the way, come in the text box. Several Mark Stoops suggestions over the last few days. He was just let go at Kentucky.
What's his last name?
Stoops.
Coaching where?
Nowhere now.
No, but people threw his name out.
Oh, to be Tennessee's defensive coordinator if changes made.
Coaching with who?
Josh Heupel in Tennessee.
People don't pay attention anymore? We just don't pay attention?
Here and there.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't bet on that?
A Stoops and a Heupel working together? Heck no. I don't see that happening.
Maybe bring in Bob as an analyst? You see that?
I think that's a great idea. No, Josh. I do not see that happening.
Okay.
That'll make any sense.
All right, what's going to happen this weekend in college football? Championship weekend is here. Big weekend in the NFL. How about the Bears and Packers? That helps highlight the NFL weekend coming up.
The game.
Some are saying.
The game of the weekend in any sport.
Yep, big rivalry weekend in the NFL. Bears, Packers, Broncos, Raiders. We'll break it down coming up.
You nailed it.
Here on Josh and Swain, we'll talk to we'll get Fat Jack's picks for the weekend coming up. When we come back, 45 minutes to go on Josh and Swain.
Tennessee football is coming in hot.
Touchdown!
And the Sports Animal app is your all-access pass to the action. Live from Neyland to your phone. Every rocket arm throw. Every Rocky Top roll. It's all streaming live. Tailgating, we got you. Road trip, you're covered. Can't be at the game, you're still immersed in the game.
I don't believe I saw that.
Download the Sports Animal app now and ride the lightning with the big orange. Let's go Vols.
The minute folks step into Dollywood, I want them to feel the wonder of my Smoky Mountains and to fill their hearts with all the good and beautiful things in this big old world. And to cherish all the little moments they get to be together.
Enjoy thrilling rides, award-winning entertainment, and delicious new seasonal flavors. Plan your visit at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood. Love every moment.
Feel the heat this holiday. Picture this. Snowflakes are falling, the fire pit's blazing, and you're soaking in 104 degrees of pure luxury while the world freezes. Dynasty Spas in Athens has the hottest hot tub and swim spas built right here in East Tennessee. Buy today and get everything. Cover, lift, steps, starter kit, and delivery. No hidden fees, just instant winter magic. Buy before December 31st and take $1,000 off select models. Exit 49 in Athens, dynastyspas.com, or call 423-745-1425. Dynasty Spas. Your winter just got hot.
Stay comfortable all year long by becoming a member of the Chancey & Reynolds Comfort Club. Members get 2 seasonal checkups, one in the heating season and one in the cooling season, discounts on service, and priority for service calls. Sign up for Chancey & Reynolds' annual maintenance plan and you'll be prepared for a cold winter, a hot summer, or anything in between. For details, call 865-525-5076 or go to ChanceyReynolds.com. That's ChanceyReynolds.com.
For over 75 years, Gray Hodges has been the region's trusted source for custom cabinets, like 1951 cabinetry by American Woodmark. 1951 cabinets are fully customizable with beautiful styles to fit all price ranges. Plus, they are built to last and come with a 1951 cabinetry warranty guarantee. Visit one of Gray Hodges' 4 showrooms today to see why 1951 cabinets are the perfect choice. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Progressive Commercial Insurance can protect your small business with over 30 coverage options, an easy-to-use mobile app, personalized discounts, and more. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
SL 492-155 versus SL 85-4490. Save thousands off MSRP. EN 45331. All offers with approved credit cannot combine offers. Number one dealer based on November 2025 Nissan RDR.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Hey, Tennessee, Scott Crawford, your number one volume Nissan
Nissan dealer in East Tennessee, Oak Ridge Nissan, and I've got a sack full of goodies for our 2025 Nissan model year-end clearance event. And Santa's dropped off even more. Get into a Nissan Versa for $17,995 or a Nissan Kick starting at $19,995. Well, how about 0% financing for 60 full months? Woo, Santa's been busy. And don't forget, at Oak Ridge Nissan, if you got a trade, you got it made. Get up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book so we can pay it off no matter what you owe. How's that for a stocking stuffer? Yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, so make that 10-minute sleigh ride and save thousands of dollars during Oak Ridge Nissan's 2025 model year-end clearance event, and that's why
you're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops. We are the place to shop. Come on down.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Everything is more expensive than before, except for the sports animal. Always free on the air and on the stream. 99.1, The Sports Animal.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us on this Friday afternoon. We're presented by Junk Be Gone. We'll be with you until 3 o'clock. Jason Swain is here, VFL, and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward, and we go to the Stanley Fencing Gates hotline to say hello to Fat Jack from FatJackSports.com. Good afternoon, Fat Jack. How are you?
How we doing, Josh? Yeah, I'm good. I'm in the Bahamas right now, actually. Every once in a while during football season, enough of the sports books limit me to where it makes it pretty difficult to bet. And so I come over here, I can bet over here, and then it kind of recalibrates the algorithm to where they let me play again. So I'm over here in the Bahamas right now. I time that out normally with a poker tournament that's going on. We were 10-4 last weekend with our top selection with our football. We went 3-0 on Friday, 3-3 on Saturday, so pushed on Saturday. Went 3-1 on Sunday, and then won Monday night. So a very good weekend overall. Lost last night with the total, but we were 4-2 with the player props. So good start. We've won money in basketball the last 3 weeks in a row. So really good run as we head into the holiday season. I've got a $49 special going this weekend where guys can get 4 plays on Saturday, 4 NFL plays Sunday, and 9 players props for $49. Now, you get nothing tonight. We got games going tonight. You don't get Monday night. We hit over 80% on Monday nights this year. You don't get that. But if you want to try it before you buy it, pretend you're at Costco eating free samples, you can go for $49 and get 4 plays Saturday, 4 plays Sunday, and 9 players props at FatJackSports.com to get you in the game.
How do you look at conference championship weekend, Fat Jack?
You know, it's all different, right? I mean, some of these, none of it matters what they're playing for really anymore, because even if they're either playing for a spot in the tournament that they, at the start of the year, the wildest dreams didn't think they were going to get in, or the teams playing are all getting in my opinion. Even Alabama, if they lose, I mean, I suppose there's a way you punish them enough to keep them out of the tournament if they lose, but I don't see how if you play in the SEC and you make the conference championship game, you shouldn't punish them enough to get them out of the tournament if they lose that game. If you're going to reward them getting in if they do win, to me that should not be an elimination game. I get, a lot of the elimination games leading up to it, but I don't get that. So it's all kind of based on where can we find value based on expectations, where the general public's going to put their money, or as importantly, I think I may have found a spot in the Indiana-Ohio State game. I don't think people realize Indiana is 6th in the country in yards allowed per game. they've been more battle-tested than has Ohio State, and more importantly, stylistically, they're going to present some problems, in my opinion, to Ohio State that they haven't seen this year. Ohio State's been doing it with an incredible defense, keeping games in the 20s, playing kind of low scoring, and Indiana scores against just about everybody. They've also, that defense has been more battle-tested. They played Oregon, played Illinois with a pretty good offense, and went to Oregon. And so this is a team that defensively is going to hold up a lot, not every time, but a lot. And I do think that their offense is the type, they're going to score against just about anybody. So what does Ohio State do when they get in a more upbeat, last team to get the ball, win higher scoring game? It's going to be really interesting to watch. I also think, as stupid as it sounds, it's a little bit of a letdown spot for Ohio State. They get it done against Michigan last week. That is their game. I mean, every year, that is their game. They had not taken care of business against them in the past, as everybody knows. They got it done. We're turning around pretty quick to go ahead and try to get back up for an undefeated Indiana team that's also 12 and 6 against the spread. Their last 18 covered about 2/3 of the time, even with the high expectations. I think Indiana could absolutely win that game against Ohio State. The other big one, obviously Georgia, Alabama. I don't think people realize that Alabama has beaten Georgia 10 of the last 11 times straight up. Did you guys know that? I had to look it up. I got that as a stat. But Alabama's 10-1 straight up against Georgia their last 11. Did you guys know that?
I knew it was decided advantage. I didn't realize it had gotten to that number.
Me either. But I've looked it up, and I've asked everybody I've gone on with, please prove me wrong, because I maybe sounded like an idiot. But I've gone back and looked, and I only find one win, Georgia over Alabama, in their last 11 tries. That to me tells you a lot. I also think this is a game that is going to be lower scoring. I always talk about these SEC big high-profile games and championship games that the team with the most imagination offensively is going to be the one with the distinct advantage. I don't think we get that here. I think both these teams, it's going to be an SEC running in the line of scrimmage. Neither of these offensive coordinators trust or head coaches trust their offense enough against the other team's defense. I expect a lower scoring game, lots of 3-and-outs, punt the ball away, see who's going to make the first mistake. So I think there's a little bit of value in both those kind of marquee games this weekend.
Fat Jack is with us. FatJackSports.com is the website. How about the NFL? What stands out to you looking at the NFL in Week 14?
Hopefully, your producer's back trying to figure out if I'm wrong in that. I've literally said they're 10-1 straight up in about 30 different markets. So if I'm wrong, I'd like somebody to tell me before.
Oh no! By the way, I did pull. I think Fat Jack, you're correct. So Georgia beat Bama at the end of the 21 season in the title game, and before that, I believe Georgia's last win over Alabama was in the regular season in 2007. So I do believe it's 10 out of the last 11.
Yeah, wow, right? I mean, that's hard to believe with as good as Georgia has been, for sure. But Alabama's kind of had their number. Yeah, in the NFL, they're looking for low variance, all right? Teams that aren't going to play really well one time and then really bad the next time, there's a lot of teams that are that way, where we're getting just inconsistent results from week to week. Chicago Bears are that way. They've been winning, but with lots of turnovers. It's really hard to predict that they're going to be +2 or 3 in the turnover battle every single time they go out. So there's variance there. Green Bay is the other team, another team that has a real high upside but a real low downside. They beat teams they're not supposed to beat, and they lose to teams they should beat. Everybody's jumping on the Bears. They're the most bet team to win the Super Bowl since they beat Philadelphia on Black Friday. They went from 66-1 down to 30-1. Most people will tell you they don't. And by the way, they had a $50,000 bet at 45 or 50-1 on the Bears to win the Super Bowl. So somebody with a lot of money is pretty sure, probably private equity hanging out in Chicago. But whoever it is, those guys, they are pretty sure that they like Chicago. This is the real deal. I don't know if they can keep up this pace for a turnover margin. I like under in the game. I think both these teams will try not to. Green Bay's become very predictable and conservative offensively, especially on first and second down, putting Jordan Love in some really tough spots. I like under in that game. I'm looking for teams that don't have a lot of variance. They're either really bad or really good almost every time. Look at Las Vegas. Being really bad consistently is as valuable in betting as being really good consistently. I think Las Vegas is absolutely lost. Fired their offensive coordinator. They throw it when they should run it. They run it when they should throw it. Denver, I don't trust their offense necessarily. Bo Nix is better, but their defense is the real deal. They're 10-4 to the under their last 14 games. They're Denver's 3-13 against the spread in the series, so they haven't covered this number a lot. I don't think they're going to take Las Vegas for granted simply because of that. But this is a game where I'm not sure Las Vegas has any answers from an offensive standpoint for what Denver's defense is. I go ahead and lay the number there, and I'll play under the column.
All right.
We talked to you on Fridays, Fat Jack. Quickly, what do you think about Thursday night football games in the NFL?
Whether they should play them or not?
Yeah, just like how do you approach the Thursday night games? Because the guys are playing on Sunday, and sometimes physically they're not up to the game.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of totals from me on Thursdays. You'll see a lot of unders from me on Thursdays because of that. Defense seems to travel better with attrition and with players being able to recover quicker. You talk about the Sunday going in next Thursday. It seemed, what my experience, it's been offenses that struggle with that more than defenses do. So it's led toward more unders. We're really good on Thursdays, but you're not going to get a lot of sides because of exactly what you said. Just because guys aren't on the injury report doesn't mean that they're 100% or even near that this time of year. And so kind of hard to decide for that. Also, you get the general public hammering favorites and hammering overs on the Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night games. So there's a lot of times some value on that under. So I've been really good with the unders over the course of my career on Thursdays. Not every week, but a lot of weeks that's where I'm going to land. And it is based on what you're talking about is how players recover from week to week in the NFL, especially when they're on that short week.
All right, Fat Jack, you said you have a special. What's going on there at FatJackSports.com?
$49. If you want to pretend you're at Costco, $49. Actually, the free samples at Costco are free. These are not free. You can get free plays by just following me on Instagram and on TikTok and at FatJackSports. I give those away, and they've hit about 65% this year. But $49 gets you the top 4 college games on Saturday, top 4 NFL plays on Sunday, and 9 players props on Sunday as well. Nothing Friday, nothing Monday, no soccer that was winning again this year, no UFC that's winning 3 out of every 4 weeks this year. And we're going to have about 30 players prop, but you're going to get the top 9 of those for only $49. Go to FatJackSports.com, get that 4x4x9 package. It'll get you immediately. When you sign up, you press enter, you're immediately going to get the best 4 games for Saturday, best 4 for Sunday, and top 9 prop bets at FatJackSports.com. It'll get you in the game, get you some profit, and then allow you to get a longer package hopefully on Monday.
FatJackSports.com is the website. Hang in there. I know going to the Bahamas is tough, Fat Jack. We hope the best for you, and we'll talk to you again
soon. It's a lot of work going on
Yeah.
over here. You're right, guys. Have a good
Enjoy
week.
it.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Fat Jack with us on the Stanley Fencing and Gates Hotline. I don't need 79 and sunny.
Why don't you? What's wrong with you? Are you a weirdo? I'm sure you'd rather have what we got going on right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. 40 and rainy?
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to be confused. I know it's not summertime right now when I step outside. It's good.
Okay, Josh.
I want to be where my feet are.
No, I want to. If it's gonna be cold, I need my feet to be in some snow. Make it worthwhile. Make it worthwhile, man. Don't give me this raining slightly above freezing temperatures. No, let's go ahead and drop that temperature down. Let's get some snow up in here. Let's make some snow angels and
give
have
you
a
what you're
snowball
looking for.
fight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You go to a nice restaurant, you want a good meal. You go to wintertime, you don't want this.
Correct.
You want the good stuff.
Correct. Give me snow or nothing, or sunshine. One of the two. I don't have to have sunshine, but just don't give me rain.
Uh-huh.
Snow, sunshine or not, but no rain. And it's 38 degrees. That's the tease. Don't tease me.
Fat Jack's down on the Raiders as well. Man, a lot of haters out there.
You call them haters. I call them normal.
Joe in the text box, and I don't know what happens here. If BYU wins, which I don't expect, but larger upsets have happened. If BYU wins, well, they're in the college football playoff. Texas Tech is unlikely to drop all the way out. So then who gets dropped? Because you have another couple of champions that have to climb up. You have Alabama, which is currently ranked ahead of Notre Dame.
They should be in over Notre Dame.
I agree with that.
They beaten better teams than Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's best win, maybe against USC. I don't know. I'd have to figure that out.
I mean, probably. I mean, they lost to.
Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, USC's 15th, so that would be their best win.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama beat Georgia at Georgia.
Bama has wins against Georgia, against Vanderbilt. So 2 wins against teams higher ranked than USC. The Tennessee win has dropped in value according to the committee.
Golly.
All right, we'll come back. 865-656-9900 is the number. We have an attaboy to hand out thanks to Native Design. We have 30 minutes to go on today's show. He's Jason Swain. I'm Josh Ward. This is Josh and Swain.
Now you can text the sports animal. Try it out. 865-656-9900. Text us. 865-656-9900. That's 865-656-9900 to text the sports animal.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
College football tonight. Who will represent the group of 5 in the college football playoff? A couple of games could decide that as 25th ranked James Madison takes on Troy at 7 o'clock in the Sun Belt Championship. In the American Championship, 20th ranked Tulane faces number 24 North Texas at 8 o'clock. Ranked teams playing in men's college hoops tonight at 7 o'clock. Number 11 Gonzaga faces number 18 Kentucky at 7:30. 5th-ranked UConn battles East Texas A&M. NBA at 7 o'clock. Celtics host the Lakers. Heat visit the Magic. At 7:30, the Nuggets take on the Hawks. Spurs visit the Cavs. Pistons host the Trailblazers. Jazz get the Knicks. Raptors face the Hornets. At 8 o'clock, the Clippers visit the Grizzlies. Bulls welcome the Pacers. Suns visit the Rockets. Bucks take on the 76ers. And the Thunder host the Mavericks at 9:30. The Knoxville Ice Bears defeated the Quad City Storm 3-1 last night at the Civic Coliseum. The 2 teams face off again tonight at 7:30. Tickets still available at knoxvilleicebears.com/tickets. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Brr, it's getting cold outside. Is your heating system ready for winter? Don't wait to find out. Pipe Wrench's $79 heating system tune-up ensures your HVAC is ready for those cold nights so your home stays warm, safe, and worry-free all winter long. Our certified technicians inspect, clean, and fine-tune every part of your HVAC system for maximum efficiency and comfort. And with our same-day service guarantee, you won't be left out in the cold waiting for help. We make it easy with free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. Call or schedule your $79 heating system tune-up online today at PipeWrench.com. We are committed to keeping your home cozy and worry-free this holiday season. Pipe Wrench Home Services, trusted in Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and neighboring communities for over 20 years. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free. For standard systems only, visit PipeWrench.com for details.
Mission of Hope serves schools and ministries in rural Appalachia all year long, sharing hope where it's needed most. This Christmas, you can help through the Cyber Barrel Christmas Drive, providing new toys and new warm coats for more than 10,000 children and families. Look for the blue barrels around town, or find a full list of drop-off locations at missionofhope.org. You can also shop the online Cyber Barrel registries at missionofhope.org and send gifts straight to the Mission of Hope warehouse. Thank you for extending hope this Christmas.
Your heart works hard, so it deserves the strongest care. At Covenant Health, we treat more hearts in more places with the best results so you can get back to everyday life faster. Because your heart doesn't just beat for you, it beats for your family, your work, and your next adventure. Covenant Health gives you more than care. We give you strength. Covenant Health Heart. Let our strength be yours.
Diversified enclosures and screen. Bring the outside in. Our screen rooms and sunrooms are custom designed, manufactured and installed by us. For screen doors, handrails, and motorized screens. We are the team you can trust. Beauty that's designed to last. We're clean and we're in and out fast. Diversified enclosures and screen. Sunandscreen.com.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Well, after a mixed bag of precipitation through those overnight hours, we are finally on the tail end of any bit of activity. You might still wake up to a few lingering showers, maybe even a brief mix, but this will start to exit very quickly throughout this morning, just leaving us with mostly cloudy skies. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Hi, this is Carrie from Elders Ace Hardware. Our team would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We appreciate your support this past year and look forward to helping you maintain your home and business in the new year.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. News of the day in college football. Matt Campbell set to become the new head coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions. So their search, which took some turns, comes to a conclusion with, I think, a really good coach, Matt Campbell from Iowa State. Now, he goes to a program with much higher expectations, much more scrutiny than where he just coached. And James Franklin, who took Penn State, helped lead Penn State to the national semifinal round last year, was let go half a season later. Matt Campbell has to be ready for those kinds of expectations. You showed me the comparable records versus top 25 opponents. James Franklin's record 15-28, Matt Campbell 16-27. By record, an upgrade.
Upgrade, man.
That's very similar.
That's how you do a coaching search right there. Your goal is to get someone better than the person you fired. Technically, Penn State can say that.
Yep. Two things, though, can be true. You can have a really good coach, and you get to a point where a fan base or a school decides, well, that coach isn't good enough for us.
Yep.
So it's one thing to hire a really good coach. Can that coach then reach or exceed the expectations that are going to be there at a big-time program like Penn State? That's now Matt Campbell's task. Could be paid a ton of money to try to do that. He'll have the resources.
It was getting stale there in Ames for him anyway. So, you know, he's taking the Buzz Williams approach. Now, Matt was loyal to Iowa State probably more than most coaches would be.
Yeah.
His situation, his opportunities that he had earlier. But sometimes it gets stale, and Buzz Williams knew that. That's why every 4 or 5 years he'll leave, man. Did that Virginia Tech going to Texas A&M and then Texas A&M to Maryland. So,
yep. Again, I think Campbell's a really good coach, but we also know he's going to be expected to do a lot. Dave Bartu, who we have had on the show, have a lot of respect for him. Great coaches. He is somebody that athletic departments rely on as a resource.
Yeah.
He has a career grade and coach rating index. The number for Matt Campbell, numbers don't have to mean anything in this instance, but his is 74.4. James Franklin, 73.1. So very similar profiles.
No, Josh. Better profile.
Better for Matt Campbell. And again, he will have more to work with at Penn State with more expectations to come with him. So, again, I think good news for Penn State, especially considering where the conversation had been in the last 48 hours or so with some real fear setting in at Penn State. 865-656-9900 to join us. Thanks for being with us, as right now we hand out today's Attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy.
So, Swain, we hand out Attaboys and Attagirls every day thanks to Native Design. Their website is nativetn.com. You can see the work that they've done, your local custom pool and hardscape specialists. We saw Jerry Mack at Tennessee for 3 seasons under Josh Heupel. He left a couple of seasons ago. Darrell Sims took his position as running backs coach. He went to become the head coach at Kennesaw State. He has done a great job. Kennesaw State is getting ready to play Jacksonville State tonight in the Conference USA Championship game. And because of the great job that he's done, Jerry Mack was named Coach of the Year in Conference USA.
Went to the NFL to coach the Dolphins, and then
went to the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Went to the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
And then took over Kennesaw State's program this year and got them to a 7-1 conference record in year 1.
Yeah, went to the NFL first, Jaguars, then went to Kennesaw State. He's from Memphis, though. Memphis is looking for a head coach. Memphis, Maine. But he's only been at Kennesaw State for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the time for this right now. The time is to recognize him for turning around a program at Kennesaw State and competing for a conference championship game. That's where the Attaboy is for today with Jerry Mack.
Yeah, they'll be on CBS Sports Network tonight, and Kennesaw State is about a field goal favorite going into the game. So good luck to him in the championship game, and congratulations, Attaboy, to Jerry Mack. You can tell, a really good coach and a really good first year as the head coach at Kennesaw State. Coach of the Year in Conference USA. We hand out Attaboys and Attagirls every day thanks to Native Design. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. You can call Native Design at 865-310-3256 or go check out their website, see the work that they've done. Great local company. You can visit nativetn.com for Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialists. Gary says, I'm with Josh, 40 over 80 all day, every day. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying every day. And I'm only halfway saying today.
40 over 80?
Yeah, I'm more of an 80s man. But hey,
I'm not going to say anything.
It's wintertime.
Okay.
It's taking winter, although it's, I guess, technically fall.
Listen,
WIVK
man,
Christmas Parade tonight, it's winter.
If you live in Tennessee and you prefer 40 over 80, you're living in the wrong state. You live in the wrong state.
Barry says, I'm about to be like Fat Jack, head to the warmer temps. Corey said, liking this weather is like betting under. Nobody wins.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, if it's 80 for a week straight, you can appreciate a 40. But if I had to take 80 every day or 40 every day, I'm taking 80 every day. Because, again, this is 40 and rainy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll take 40 and dry.
Right.
It's the rainy part that is annoying.
If you put a plate of food on the table for the kids, what do you tell the kids? Hey, this is what you're getting, right?
Yeah,
accept it.
Eat this or you don't eat.
Yeah, accept it, like it, keep it moving. Well, Mother Nature has handed us 40 and rainy. So we'll accept it, we'll like it, and we'll keep it moving.
We don't have to like it. we will accept it, though.
We're not getting anything else.
I mean, unless you just want to stay in the house all day, which is an option.
Yeah, it's good blanket weather.
It is good weather. A little Netflix and chill. Get some popcorn, blanket.
Yep.
Some big old pajamas.
Yep.
Big old robe. Just do nothing. It's good. It's good weather for that.
Conference championship and chill.
I like that.
How about it? With some Tennessee hoops as well, the Vols will play against Illinois in Nashville tomorrow. We'll come back. One segment to go. Power Poll. What to watch this weekend? We'll figure things out in our final segment right here on Josh and Swain.
The Knoxville Ice Bears face the Quad City Storm tonight for the Eras Night. It's Chili's version as fans compete in an on-ice sing-off during the intermission. And you'll have a chance to win a signed picture of Taylor Swift. The Eras Night at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum tonight at 7:30. For tickets, call 525-7825 or visit KnoxvilleIceBears.com.
The Knoxville Ice Bears!
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out, just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
No job too big, no job too small.
Oh, great.
Repairs, installs, relax, we do it all.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call your Valley Plumbing professionals today at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com. That's valleyplumbingtn.com.
Get the house ready for Santa and the Elves with up to 50% off in-stock floors at Fraser's. Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Fraser's Carpet One. It's our annual celebration, and we're saying thank you with big savings on every piece of in-stock flooring. Carpet, hardwood, luxury vinyl tile, and ceramic, even area rugs. If it's in stock at Fraser's, it's marked down up to 50% off with no money down and free financing for an entire year, plus free in-home estimates and design consultations. There has never been a better time to celebrate your home with beautiful new floors. As the holidays get closer, make sure your home is ready for family, friends, and all the memories to come. That is what a celebration is all about. Call 546-4850 today. Don't miss the celebration savings. Up to 50% off any Monday only at Fraser's. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more, Fraser's.
This Friday at 9 a.m., head to 991thesportsanimal.com and grab 2 unlimited ride passes for just $49.99 to attractions at the Island in Pigeon Forge. The Island, your destination to eat, shop, play, and stay in the heart of Pigeon Forge.
Santa's not the only one making a list this year, and just like you, he's checking it twice right here at Lehman Jewelers, because the big guy knows something that you do too. The best gifts don't just come from the North Pole. They come in those little red boxes from Lehman Jewelers. Hi, I'm Andy Lehman with Lehman Jewelers. At Lehman Jewelers, we believe the perfect Christmas gift is one that feels personal, one that tells a story, one that makes someone's eyes light up brighter than a Christmas tree. From timeless diamond studs to vintage heirlooms, custom designed pieces to sparkling engagement rings, we're here to help you find the gift that says what words can't. Whether you're popping the question, celebrating your first Christmas as a couple, or adding a little more shine to a love that's lasted decades, start your holiday story right here. Visit us in Turkey Creek next to Ulta or in Maryville next to Starbucks, or shop anytime at LehmanJewelers.com, because this year and every year, Santa shops at Lehman Jewelers, and so should you.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Need a new shingle roof? Creative Metal Systems offers expert installation with a commitment to quality since 1997. Get guaranteed long-term protection. Visit CreativeMetalSystems.com now and schedule your free no-hassle quote. That's CreativeMetalSystems.com. Protect your home with a new roof. Creative Metal Systems offers expert shingle and metal installation in East Tennessee. Get long-term durability and peace of mind. Visit CreativeMetalSystems.com now and schedule your free no-hassle quote. That's CreativeMetalSystems.com.
Saving you money is our second passion. Never miss a deal. Text the word SWEET to 865-656-9900.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Swain, another week has come and gone. This has been quite a week. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, man. Yeah, never a dull moment on Rocky Top. It is going to be a different week this weekend because Tennessee is not playing and Tennessee is not on a bye week. The regular season is officially over. There's only one more game left. That's the bowl game. And folks can feel how they want to feel about whether or not they want to see Tennessee play another football game this season or not. I've seen some comments. But it's a heck of an opportunity to finish the season off with a win. It's a heck of an opportunity for the young people, young players on the football team, to get that development time. That's going to be so vital and important for them as we springboard into 2026. So we'll find out, man, Sunday afternoon who Tennessee will play and where Tennessee will play.
I will predict Jacksonville as the bowl site. That is, I guess, that is an educated guess.
I think that's fair to guess that. I mean, I think if you are a Florida Bowl site, Tennessee fans have always done a great job down there showing up. I think a lot of Tennessee fans will love to get to the sun. And, hey, it'll be a good chance to wear your Florida Gator gear, your Tennessee gear in Florida Gator country. That is Jacksonville, Florida.
You know, now that you mention it, ahead of the power poll, I know what to get you for Christmas.
What?
A Swain Divided T-shirt or flag or license plate. Power T for Tennessee and a big old Gator logo for your high school buddy, John Summerall, now leading the Florida Gators program. Swain Divided flag right outside the house.
Oh, man. So weird, man. So weird.
John Summerall and Jason Swain were high school teammates for 2 seasons before he went to the University of Kentucky to play. And Swain, of course, came to the University of Tennessee. Now John Summerall headed from Tulane to Florida to become the Gators' next head coach. Hey, tonight we'll be out and about. We'll be waving. It's the 52nd annual WIVK Christmas Parade downtown. It's a huge event every year. It's going to be a blast tonight. Josh Elander, the Grand Marshal, so you can wave and say hello and wish a Merry Christmas.
You see his beard already?
Is it back already?
Yeah, man. You should learn a thing or two from Elander. Maybe he can give you some tips. I'll grow yours back out.
I need to get that stuff that you use for the chia pets. Maybe that'll get mine to grow more quickly.
Yeah, we'll have to get Elander, man, help you out, man.
So we'll be having a big time tonight downtown. Would love to see you out for the WIVK 52nd annual WIVK Christmas Parade, and we appreciate all the support. We'll be riding in one of the vehicles, Ted Russell Ford and Ted Russell Lincoln, North Knox and Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Toyota Knoxville and Lexus of Knoxville, helping make the 52nd annual WIVK Christmas Parade happen tonight. As we head into the weekend, we close things out with the power poll.
Captain, we're losing power in the warp engine. Nuclear power pants.
What's up? I'm Kenny Powers.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I have the power!
With great power comes great responsibility.
Full power, Mr. Scott.
All righty, Swain, what to watch this weekend? Championship weekend, the NFL, what's on your list?
Number 5, I'm going with Tennessee versus Illinois on the hardwood. But I'm going with other games, matchups that matter a little bit more, that has a championship on the line, division title on the line. I'm going with number 4, BYU, Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship.
Yeah.
I'm going Bama, Georgia in the SEC championship. I'm going Ohio State, Indiana in the Big 10 championship. And I'm going with Green Bay versus the Bears Sunday. 2 times we play in the next 3 weeks will determine a lot, whether the Super Bowl comes through Chicago or if Green Bay is able to win the division.
Bears win on Sunday. That is a big win for us. We could celebrate that win.
We can.
Josh and Swain.
We will. That's right.
It's not Josh or Swain. All right. What to watch this weekend? Couple in the NFL. Chargers, Eagles. Eagles need to respond here. Let's see. By the way, it looks like a fun social media post from George Pickens. What a league. What a league. I have the SEC title game number 4. I have Bears, Green Bay number 3. Apologies. I'm fascinated if Duke wins and pulls this thing off in the ACC, how things kind of play out there. Got to get 5 automatic qualifiers. I have OSU, Indiana, number 1. 2 undefeated teams, top 2 teams, and Indiana a chance to show it really is better than it was a year ago. It was good last year. Is it right up there at the top as a legit national title contender? We might get an idea with the Big Ten title game. Championship weekend, the NFL, some hoops. Tennessee, Illinois is a huge game tomorrow night. We talked to Grant Ramey earlier today at 1:30. That's available anywhere you get your podcasts in our Josh and Swain feed. That includes the WNML app. Joel Silverberg producing. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you and talk to you at noon on Monday. We'll see you at the WIVK Christmas Parade tonight. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Talk to you at noon. Presented every day by Junk